backpack around. And then one day, like a couple months into development, somebody was like, what if you could fly? And they just redid the entire game. Or reworked every idea they had from that point on.
What is YouTube doing with this life right now? There we go. All right. Sorry. My bad. I don't know what's going on. YouTube's being a butt. We're going to tip this over a little bit. No. There we go. Look at some stuff on my table over there. See, it didn't freeze up on the phone. It only froze up on the thing. So I'm not sure what it's doing with this life right now.
Oh, no. I mean like in the full game.
YouTube's been acting pretty janky lately. And I know it's not the internet. Because the last time I streamed, I had no issues. Now, all of a sudden, YouTube wants to be a butt.
The thing is, all DLC for this game will be completely free forever. Because they don't want to divide the player base.
Sorry, guys. My bad. I don't know what's going on with it. It's janky. I'll have to put the disclaimer in this one, too. Because somebody told me last time when I did a part 2, I didn't put the disclaimer in it. And they were kind of upset. So I'll make sure, since you guys love this disclaimer so much, I'll make sure to put the disclaimer in this one, too. So we're going to give it a few more minutes. Welcome back, everybody. I think we lost a few people. I think I seen Pitty's mom say she wasn't feeling well and she was leaving, so we'll have to catch her on the flip side. Oh, here we go. The key is with these pebbles is that you can't put them down all the way until you know it's on the right symbol. Because if you try to put them down and pick them back up, it literally rips that foil off. And then they're see-through. Oh, no, don't jump over there. Crystal says, I have my amen ready. All right. So we got 70 people in here. That's good. Hi, Amy. How are you?
What's that?
Thank you, Creative Mayhem. Every time I think of you, Creative Mayhem, I think of Mayhem from the insurance commercial. You're not over there hurting yourself, are you? You're not jumping out of cars while they're moving and stuff. And like, you're not a 16-year-old girl at the mall chatting on her cell phone, running into people's cars, are you? Promise? All right. So, welcome, everybody. Welcome to the After Hours Lounge. I am your host, Miss Crochet and Coffee. Yes, this is the second time you'll hear this disclaimer, especially if you watch part 1. Apparently, I didn't put it in part 2, so now I'm going to put it in part 2. If you are one of those people who doesn't like to hear noise in your live, you could hear dogs here, you could hear kids, you're going to hear my husband, you're going to hear him saying all kinds of weird stuff in the background, you're going to also hear me vaping, you might hear him vaping, you might hear the neighbors. I don't know what you're going to hear. I can't tell you what to do with your life, and I don't know how good your hearing is. If you are one of those people that doesn't like hearing noise in the back of your lives, this is not the live for you. This is where we split ways. So don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. But before you leave, don't forget to give it a thumbs down, because I found out that that really is helpful. So if you don't like the chat, that's perfectly fine. Give it a thumbs down. Help me reach more people. Thank you for that, haters. Because haters are your motivators, all right? Can I get an amen? With that said, we are going to try this again, folks, because YouTube will not get us down. Hold up, is Jeremy in here? I was just about to say, where's Jeremy? Did Jeremy just came in here with Girl Scout cookies? Holy, jeez. Oh, also, I forgot to mention this in the last chat. If you're trying to speak to me and you are on a computer and you know how to do the tag feature where you put like the little A symbol that's like at, and then you write my name, please do that so I can see what you're writing to me. If you're on a cell phone or a tablet and you don't have that feature, put some kind of emoji at the beginning or end of your comment, something to make it stand out so I see it, because there are 74 of you right now and only 1 of me. So, yeah. So do you want me to hit the dislike button? Hit whatever button you like. Hit all the buttons. I don't care. Oh, say hi, Mr. Coffee.
Hi, Mr. Coffee.
Mr. Coffee says hi. Gone off my meds! If I say I don't like the disclaimer, will you stop or say it every 10 minutes? I will say it every 20 seconds.
Iron Man Simulator 2019.
How are you gone off my meds? Like gone off my meds. I have 20 pens left.
Warframe.
20. That is it.
With loot.
Oh, thank you, Minion.
Yeah, with loot systems.
Hi, Jeremy.
Like Division,
I have Thin Mints and you got Do-si-dos too? And you ain't sharing, Jeremy? Come on. Jeremy, I thought we were cool.
That is a hell of a list to live up to. But I see them pulling it off.
Okay, why is that buffering now?
Really?
There we go. Jeremy, I thought we went back like 4 flats in a Cadillac. I'm just saying. What happened? What happened, Jeremy? You're not going to share the Thin Mints with me? In my mind, the Thin Mints make me thin. So I think you should share them with me.
Yeah, it's a whole sniper.
Refresh, Karen. Refresh. Why do you guys have all cool sounding cookie names? What do you mean, shady lady?
Yeah, basically wearing
big butts, little butts, flat butts, round, big old squishy tushy.
Between using your hover.
Yes, refresh. Refresh your screens if you have the spinning circle of death. But then again, if you have the spinning circle of death, I'm pretty sure you can't hear me, so I don't even know why I'm trying to tell you that. Sticking with Sammy, how are you? What's my favorite genre of music? I don't know, actually. I don't like rap music. I really don't like country music. My bad, Redneck Beauty. I can't get down with it. I can't. I just can't do it. I don't really R&B, I guess. I'm into more so slow music, not so much of this big booty hose. Like I can't get down with that. I'm not gonna have my daughter sitting there singing songs about her being a big booty hoe, and yet no, I can't. So I honestly don't know. I don't know what my favorite genre. I can tell you who my favorite artist is, and you can just figure out a genre within what he sings. I love John Mayer. So anything in that genre. What are you doing? What is she doing?
I don't know. She just jumped up and was like pawing.
Daisy is petting Mr. Coffee.
Hi, Daisy.
Jeremy says church.
Come on, Daisy. Down.
Maggie. I just called the dog Maggie.
They both like poo and pee, so they should be fine.
We have Tim, Pam, Scallywags, and Vovos. Shady lady, where do you live? Church. Hillbilly. What is y'all talking about? I feel like you three have like this secret thing. Denise says she loves rap. I can't get down with it. I can't. I don't know why. I know why. I don't like it. It just sounds, it's ridiculous to me. At this point, they're not even saying words anymore, and I just can't. So, like, it's Ryan Upchurch. Oh, okay. I have no clue who that is. I feel like Dearly Crafted right now when we ask her who Jason Momoa is. Yes, Crafting with Christie's. 80s and 90s music that actually had meanings and real words. I literally watched, or I listened to a song where 90% of the song was a guy going, I'm like, okay, I love heavy metal. Okay, I'm one of those chicks. But then again, I'm also married to a white guy, so like, I could be like, whatever. But he doesn't like heavy metal. He likes techno and weird stuff. But I like heavy metal. Like I love Ozzy and Black Sabbath and yeah, I love that. But I can't stand rap. I can't do it.
Yeah, dude.
That's right, sticking with Sammy.
Unlock vanity items. They only cost 25 coin during the
Don't come knocking. Oh, jeez. Like, I went to Ozfest in 2003, and I met Ginger Fish, which is Marilyn Manson's old bass guitarist. I don't think he still is with Marilyn Manson anymore. It's been a while since I've been up on the news of everything, but we can get...
Dude, it's weird.
We can even get hot cross bun flavored ice cream at the moment. Really?
Like, we're a year shy of 2020, bro.
Power metal. Add in Power Wolf. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, Queen. Okay, so I wasn't into Queen when I started my YouTube channel because I didn't think I had heard any of their music. I think Gone Off My Meds somebody needs to help Gone Off My Meds. Probably just fell on the floor. I didn't think I was into Queen until I met Gone Off My Meds. And then I realized that half the music that I was raised listening to was Queen. Didn't realize my dad had been listening to Queen all these years because I listened to she was going to work. She was going to work. It was her last day of work, I believe. And as she's driving, she's playing all these Queen songs. And I'm like, hold up, I know all these songs. Why do I know all these songs? And of course, who doesn't know Bohemian Rhapsody? That's like my favorite. And I'm like, why do I know all these songs? Here, it's because my dad used to play all these freaking songs when I was younger. And I'm like, hold up, so this whole time I like Queen and everybody would ask me about Queen. I'm like, I don't know nothing about no Queen. Jeez, Night, Karen.
Oh,
80s hair bands. Yes.
I know what the people want to hear, speaking of music.
My, oh, sweet Lord.
I have a didgeridoo.
He did that.
Wow, Jesus.
For those of you who are new to my chat and are like, what the was that noise? That is Mr. Coffee's didgeridoo. Because he said he wanted one, my father decided it would be a great idea to get him one. So that was the didgeridoo.
I don't remember her name, but thank you, Miss Australia.
Cheryl. It was Cheryl. He says, thank you, Miss Australia. Brian didn't know Freddie was gay until we saw the movie Man Zero Gaydar. All I listen to is older rock, Brian Upchurch, and country. I can't do country. I can't. Tell Mr. Coffee he is getting better and better at that instrument. The sad part is he's not even practicing as much as he would want to. But he still does good every once in a while. Like every once in a while he'll get it. But then there's times like last week he tried it and it didn't sound very good. Welcome back, Tail Whip. So like yeah, he didgeridoo that. I don't. I
did.
Wish your didgeridoo wouldn't. him and that didgeridoo, you guys. He's ridiculous. I swear I hear that noise sometimes in my sleep. Hey, play nice. They're fighting over the little stuffed animal down there. Diggity dang it. Amy I Am says, hey, Miss Coffee, I remember you saying Mr. Coffee was younger. Anyone ever call you a cougar? No. No one has ever called me a cougar. I actually... Excuse me?
She prefers puma.
I'm not a puma. Killian. Leave her alone. I've never been called a cougar. Mr. Coffee is younger than me. He's younger than me by 3 years. Yes, everybody is Killian. He's a hot mess. Killian's a mess within himself.
You can change the material.
So next year, is he getting a dingo? Miss Sharon, if you ever come to visit and we have one, just know that comment brought a dingo into our house. Hi, Joy.
What did you say? What about a dingo?
Nothing about a dingo.
Did it eat the baby?
No, the dingo did not eat the baby. And my heart goes on. And more happens up there. Joy says, my 6-year-old plays one. Your 6-year-old plays a didgeridoo? Please tell me you're joking, right? Not a didgeridoo. Redneck Beauty, no. And Mr. Coffee said, Joy, he probably plays it better than he does. My new boyfriend is 14 years younger than me. Miss Coffee, so yeah. Oh, yeah, no, Mr. Coffee's only 3 years younger than me. What'd you say?
I said he's in it for the life insurance.
He's in it for the life insurance.
Well, I guess it'd be a paradise, but either way, whatever. You know the cliche.
Michelle says, boomerang might be better idea.
Can I get a boomerang?
No, oh my gravy. Why do you guys give him these ideas?
Out here, it actually have a chance to come back. Oh my god, I'm getting a boomerang.
No, you're not. No, no. Oh, sweet.
Hey, is Paw Paw in here?
No, Paw Paw is not in here.
I'm texting Paw Paw.
No, don't text Paw Paw.
Oh,
sweet Lord and baby Jesus.
Boomerang.
My husband is 10 years older. Yeah, see, I dated my daughter Minna's dad for 9.5 years, and he was 6 years older than me. And then I met my husband, who is now 3 years younger than me.
You see that? Josh said he wouldn't expect anything less than to come out and visit and find me sitting out in the Badlands in face paint, a loincloth, didgeridoo, and a boomerang.
Why do you have on a loincloth?
Aboriginal.
Thank you, dearly crafted.
And during the winter, I can wear bison fur.
Just know this. If you come into live chat and start acting a fool, I have a bunch of very itchy trigger finger moderators that will let you know where the door is. So don't come in here acting out. Thank you, Redneck Beauty. Killian, will you stop it?
Oh, I can be. Because I had to restart it, I don't believe we're hands.
That is very rude for you to come into somebody's live stream self-promoting your channel. So if you do it, you will be kicked out. No, just know that.
Which means you're going to invite me.
Crafty Corners, SB Honey Spot. I'm 6 years younger than my sugar bear. I keep him acting and feeling younger. There you go. Do your thing, boo-boo. Crafting Christian says, does it make me a cougar if the boyfriend is a year younger than me? No, because Mr. Coffee is 3 years younger than me, Christy. Yeah, if you come in her self-promoting Miss Crochet, I will. Debbie says, my husband's 10 years older.
Friends. I've got a couple clan guys from...
Blowing the smoke off my wrench. Dearly Crafted has been itching to get some trolls. And that's the part of my that's the part of my chat. What's the design? It is actually a cottage house. Not like the cottage that everybody else is doing. But this is what the cottage is going to look like when it's done, but it's going to be done in all rhinestones.
Yeah, he's still on my friends list. Which he's actually never played.
And so at this point I should have the bottom done at some point tonight, because even after I quit live stream, I continue diamond painting until Mr. Coffee is like falling asleep on himself over here on the chair. So it's gonna be a rhinestone cottage in the woods.
Oh wait, did I accept your thing?
Yeah. Cool girl, you've been in here before, haven't you? Your name looks really familiar. And forgive me if you have and I don't remember.
That's nice.
Joy says, my husband is 19 years older than me. Uh-oh, Joy. Do your thing, girl.
Right. Well, again, remember, this is an old build. Like, there's a lot of stuff that's been smoothed over.
It's going to be so pretty. I hope so. I really, really hope that this turns out. I was talking to Rachel, and she was talking about her geisha girl, and she was a little disappointed because you could barely see the girl's face. And I'm hoping that this isn't one of those situations where too much of a good thing is bad, where too much sparkly essentially is going to be bad. Like, I'm hoping it's not. Mom, I got those butt sandwiches. What? I got 1,000 drills to pick up off my canvas. Going to be here all night. Oh, moment of silence for Amber Doodle Arts as she's going through the 52,000 drill pickup. Amen. Okay, cool girl. I know I've seen you before. What's the difference between rhinestones and regular? Who asked me that? Denise. Okay. So let me show you. I'll show you. So we're gonna do this on the black hand side because y'all can't see it on the white hand side. So there we go. This is a rhinestone. It's a lot sparklier than this, which is a regular diamond. The difference is one sparkles like an actual diamond and one is shiny, but it doesn't sparkle like a diamond. Like, do you see the difference in the diamond versus the one is see-through and the other one is solid? My mom still be on her freaking butt sandwich diet. Cool girl. Why is she on the butt sandwich diet? I don't even know what that is, but I'm scared. You think so, Creative Mayhem? I'm scared that it won't. I'm scared that it's going to be too much sparkle because, like, this part here is what's scaring me the most. Like, I keep second guessing it, and my anxiety's been high because I have that Huacan sitting in there, and everything in my body is telling me to just go finish it, but I can't with the drills they gave me. On the outside of the bag, they look great, but it's like a Picasso painting. It's a hot mess when you get them up close. Oh, geez. Hi, Diamond Painting Nurse. Well, I'm glad you want to be seen because we see you.
All right, so
speaking of Rachel Ray, she's not here. Wolfpack, I'm not sure if she's like, you know, night night, mommy-in-law, love you. I'm not sure if she's in here and she's still listening or if she fell asleep because last I seen her, she had cucumbers on her eyes and a mask on her face like she was a superhero. So I don't know if she's in here or not.
Okay, now it's on. Yeah, now it's
Lonnie says, shiny bright like a diamond. Yeah, exactly. You're welcome, Denise. Yeah, some call the rhinestones crystals. Like my diamond art club that I'm going to be starting next, which is Mother Owl, that has rhinestones in it as well, but it doesn't have this many rhinestones. That's too extra. But it has rhinestones in it as well, and I want to work on that one next because I need some diamond art club therapy. Let me just say that I need it because that Huacan canvas had me so upset, and then I had that person tell me to shut up and just deal with it because the drills weren't that bad. For the most part, everybody who didn't agree with the fact that I fussed about it was pretty cool about it. They were like, you know, I would just pick some out of my stash and work on them or something like that. But I'm like, dude, if you're spending money on something, okay, so say you buy something that's your favorite thing for Dearly Crafted to be like a Pegalama corn. You get it, and it's got pieces missing. Are you just going to go home and go, it's okay, I'll just deal with it. I'll find pieces to make it work. Or are you going to take it back to the store and go, no, you fix this because I bought this, and it's not supposed to be broken like this. It's not my job to do all this extra stuff to it. I think the Wolf Dreamcatcher won the poll. It has 14 votes. I would like to see that one done, Christy. I'm not going to lie. I just got that. That's the one I got in when I was sick. And where I'm in no rush to do that one, I just needed to have it in the stash because it matches my Soul Keeper. Cool Girl says, last time I was on here, we talked about butt bread. Yeah, because that's the bread at the end of the loaf.
Right, so focus on these shielded snipers first.
Even though some people call them heels. Some people call them heels. And now that I have you guys here and I can actually talk to you guys, Shady Lady says, my next goal, life goal, apart from publishing a book, is getting a Diamond Art Club canvas. I can't explain the feeling of what it's like to have Diamond Art Club canvases. It's a whole different ball game. Just imagine a canvas that doesn't get bubbles and rivets or like messed up glue or adhesive. Like, it's a whole new world. The funny thing is, this seems like a canvas like theirs minus the back of it. Just wanted to let you that I went live if you didn't see it on the calendar. Okay, Diamond Painting by Vanessa. I'm not sure what you're trying to tell me here. Viv says, call it crust here. Oh, you call it crust. Some people call it heels. Well, Diamond Painting by Vanessa, I'm not sure why you would come in my chat saying about going live. I mean, if you're live now, okay, obviously that's, you know, cool in your thing. But I'm not sure why that was pertinent information. Welcome back, Jackie. I'm not trying to be rude or mean or disrespectful or anything, but I'm just trying to figure out why you keep telling us that you went live.
Use your abilities for the ones that have that little explosion mark in the top.
I've been calling it butt bread since the live stream. Now every time she looks at the bread, I ain't touching that butt bread. Now, Diamond Painting by Vanessa, if you're trying to talk, you're going to have to wait 300 seconds because Redneck Beauty timed out. because I do not allow self-promoting in my chat unless I do my shout-outs, and I do shout-outs. So I find it highly rude for people to come in and just start shouting about their channels. Diamond in a row. She is on the schedule and was live the same time Rachel Ray was. Oh, well then that sucks for her, because you can't force people to go to your lives. Catherine Cross, yes, I have. I've done a square Diamond Art Club. Lips Like Morphine was square.
Is the option to do so?
She goes live every Friday night. Who goes live every Friday night? Karina, me or her? Okay, I'm so confused. What's going on here?
Or she's modeled away from stuff or somebody says that.
Me. Yes, I go live every Friday night. If somebody wants to piggyback off my stream, good luck to you. If you want to go live while I'm going live, do your thing. My thing is, you can't come into somebody else's live chat going off about your live chat in their live chat. That's rude and disrespectful, and learn some manners. That's exactly what the rant was about from both me and Rachel this week. The fact that people seem to find to be entitled that they have to have, you know, people come into their streams. Okay, we get it. You went live. Why was that pertinent information to tell me? I don't understand. Like, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to figure out why you feel the need to come in here and go, I went live. Yeah, so did Rachel Ray. Who else went live today? Somebody else went live today. I can't remember who it was. And if I remember correctly, the Vanessa girl was actually supposed to go this morning before Rachel, not at the same time as Rachel. So I don't know what she's fussing about anyways. But the next time she wants to promote or say anything about her live or what have you, feel free to block her from chat, because she's not going to get me all worked up in my chat because she's trying to self-promote her channel. We're not doing that here. See, hi, Kathy. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Like, I'm not about to sit here and spend my live chat all flustered because you can't seem to find manners and not come into my live chat going off about yours. This is the third time you've come into my live chat, Diamond Painting by Vanessa, causing a bunch of ruckus. You either learn some manners and enjoy the chat, or get the hell out of my chat. Either way, I do apologize, you guys. I miss people coming in and talking to me. For those of you who are new to my channel, I go live every Tuesday afternoon and Friday evening. I don't know about anybody else's schedules. If it pops up in my news feed, I go live. But this person that keeps coming into my chat, going off about her live chat, has done this 3 weekends in a row, and I'm getting really sick of it. Today is not the day. Believe me, boo-boo. Do not do that to yourself, because if you think I won't curse you out over this live stream, you are sadly mistaken.
We got 5 out of 8 so far. We have to push up, kill more enemies, get more echoes to spawn.
I need some coffee on that.
Yep, yeah, this was glowing.
So yes, I do apologize. Kathy, you said something and I missed it, dealing with that.
Replaying Mass Effect Andromeda last night because...
Gone Off My Med says announcement. She did not go live today. Kathy says not yet, but I did order one the other day from DAC. Kathy, which one did you order? Did you order a square from DAC? Yeah, cool girl. I have a really bad temper, and I can usually put up with a lot, believe me. But when I let people come into my chats and I do shout outs, and then people randomly come in here and are like, I went live today. Cool, congratulations. Can you sit down and just enjoy the chat with everybody else? Do you have to come in here and ruin it for everybody else? No, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to have my chat ruined because people are being rude. We get it, boo-boo. You want attention. If you want attention, go pay go get a quarter and go pay somebody to pay you attention. But don't come in here looking for attention from my subscribers who are coming to see me apparently now fuss at you for coming in here. Like, oh, sweet Lord and baby Jesus. Deep breath. Hey.
What?
Thank you. Mr. Coffee calms me down.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to push up and get you. I'm gonna have to take some of these things out.
Heather says, yeah, I'm really considering it since watching the latest round
Okay, we'll just keep shooting. That's cool.
of unboxings. You do your thing, cuss. All right, cool girl. Yeah, Denise, I let people self-promote here. And I'm one of the few channels that actually does do that. I feel there's room for everyone, so I will let people, you know, shout themselves out on my channel. There's a time and a place for it. But you're not going to just come in here and do it because you feel like it and then, oh, it's not self-promoting if I just talk about my channel all day while I'm in here. Yeah, it is, boo-boo. Sit down somewhere. So, yeah, I don't know. And this person has done that. And Rachel was saying about that same person doing it to her in her live chat. So, yeah, let it go, Alicia. Let it go. Hi, Diane. How are you today? Diane, did you change your profile picture?
Oh, we died, so we had to respawn. And I just got an error occurring with all the application.
Yeah.
Doesn't that always happen?
If you guys are new to chat and you happen to see these blue people running around, you'll see there's Crafting with Christy, there's Dearly Crafted, there's Minion Moto, there's Jeremy Fryer. The people with the blue wrenches are my moderators. Essentially, they're my bodyguards. If people come in here starting crap, they usually kick them out because they will usually see them before I do. So don't worry if you see a troll come in or something like that happen. The moderators will take care of it. For those of you who ordered pins, I will have the pins out in the mail tomorrow morning. I have to box up the last pin order that came in as I was leaving this morning. But I will have that done like after chat. It's just one pin. I will have everybody else who ordered stuff out in the mail tomorrow morning. So, oh, I thought Mr. Coffee was handing me a cup. I'm gonna say, what do you got over there?
So the moderators are there for the trolls protection, so you don't get a chance to get to them. Like Jason,
yeah, they don't want me to get to the trolls. I told you guys, I don't do the trolling thing. Like, you have nothing better to do with your day than to come in somebody else's chat and ruin their good time. Why can't we all just get along, folks? Why can't we all just get along? I'm trying to do big things over here and people ruining my happy. You have Smurfs running around. I do, but I'm not Gargamel. Gargamel from the Smurfs.
I know, but
he was always trying to kill the Smurfs.
Random ass reference.
Kelly said it. Ninja with the trolls. Y'all better watch out. Redneck Beauty's gonna cut somebody. It might have been a bot. I have had a bot in my chat before, so it could have been. Hi again, Miss Coffee. You went away after I asked a question about scratch art and whether you would be doing a tutorial on that craft. I can. I mean, oh, thank you, Karina. All right, Marissa. Dawn says, don't cut me, Redneck Beauty. Yeah, I can do a tutorial. Matter of fact, how about if I do that this week for you?
Staying direct fire is very bad for your health.
I'll do that this week instead of you guys getting like the jazz music to it. I'll do the tutorial on exactly like what techniques I've learned over the last however long. Treasure Trolls, yes, Jennifer Jones.
So you can hide whenever you're in trouble.
Can someone tell me what with the donation thing. Kathleen Cross. All right, so when your channel hits a few thousand subscribers, you can put up a super chat, which is the donation thing you see. Thank you, Crafting with Christy. They're donating to the channel so that I can continue to bring you content like, you know, more diamond paintings or new crafts or stuff like that. Just, it helps it helps me be able to fund my channel. And usually what ends up happening is it helps me fund the channel or donate it to a good cause. So people will donate to help keep the channel going. So the donations that they're giving me will be for me to, you know, do stuff to better the channel. Say like buy a new camera or buy an actual camera. Because right now I use my phone. I think it works pretty good. But to like buy a camera or, you know, buy a bigger desk or buy another table for Mr. Coffee so he leaves mine alone. He always wants my table. Just that's what that's for. Jennifer Jones, are you still talking about those midgets? I bought a scratch art thingy today at AC Moore. Did you, Denise? I saw Stitcherista doing it this morning, and I was like, hold up. At first, I thought it was my video, because I can't tell you how many times I've sat here, and I'll be working, and I have my head down, and I start, you know, my TV has YouTube on it, so, like, I'll just let it run. And when the dogs are here by themselves, and I have to go get the kids or something, I'll put on, like, Wendy's video, like, her ad videos. I'll put those on the TV so the dogs can listen to it. And because they don't care about commercials. And I'm sitting here earlier today, and I'm sitting here and I'm laughing at this one person. I look up, it was my own channel, Jesus. So, yeah. Yeah, had one of those days. I haven't diamond painted all day. Denise says it to try. It looks a little messy to me. It can be a little messy, but I just scrape the stuff on the floor and then I just vacuum later. I have to vacuum all the time anyway. I have dogs. So putting the stuff on the floor isn't going to kill anything. Hi, Ann. How are you tonight? Oh, I love Nora Jones. I know who Nora Jones is. He needs a table. He does need a table, but he refuses to get it.
Speak it off. Use your abilities.
If he got a table, he would diamond paint more with me. And I said, okay. But I thought he was going to go get the table. Like, I thought that was his hint to me. Like, you know, oh, you know how your spouse or whoever tells you, you know, oh, I need this. And then he goes slyly go buy it. That's what I thought that was for. Okay, Jennifer Jones. I was like, hold up. What's all walls? But he keeps telling me he wants a table, but refuses to buy it because he wants me to go buy it. Abra says, I have one, two, Denise. Mine has metal tip pin and scratchy noise. Makes something getting used to. Miss Coffee has the wooden stylus for hers. I think might be better. I have the wooden stylus, and then I have like this kit, and there it is. And then I have this kit came with this special little pin. So yeah. So does what PayPal? Is it best to pay her PayPal because Super Chat takes a percentage out? So does PayPal. Yeah, like that metal. Hold up, where did I just put that? There it is. This came in this kit. This, I don't know how much this kit is. If you go back to, I did an unboxing of it. Look, my channel has playlists for everything. Scratch art, unboxings, whipping chats, live streams. There's every video I have, which is like 160 of them, are all in playlist. I have OCD about cleaning, so yeah, they're all in playlist.
What's that?
So if you go in my scratch art playlist, it'll have a video of an unboxing of this. I'm not sure how much I paid for it. It wasn't more than a couple of bucks, but it came with this, which is like this weird, cool pin. But then you take that off, and it has a very fine tip. I'm sorry, let me do a brandy. It has a very fine tip point to it. I'm not going to stab myself. PayPal donations don't make any fees depending on the method you use. Yeah, that is true too. Gone off my meds. Sorry, it's the nails. Oh.
You guys can also donate cheesecake.
You're not donating cheesecake.
Why?
You don't... Cheesecake?
Yeah.
Laura Laws, if you're still in here, will you please donate cheesecake to this man so he stops eating $14 cheesecake?
Or
so go buy the table with the money. Amanda Myers, if I actually have enough money donated on this stream, I will go buy him a table. The table's only like $40.
I just need a cheesecake pan so I can make my own. And someone needs to donate me a good cheesecake recipe.
Donate you a good cheesecake recipe? What? I'm going to see a donation come up. Cheesecake.
Yes. This was Twitch. You can make like subs and donations on the cheesecakes that pop up.
Look, I don't care if you come in here and enjoy the chat. I have a whole section in my live stream for self-promotion. But please, I would never come into your chat and talk about my channel the entire time. So please have the same respect for me not to come in and do mine. As long as you stay cool, I'll be cool. So if you can stay in and enjoy chat, I will pull the dogs back. But if you're going to come in here wilding out about live chat, wilding out about finding Rachel and all this crap, you're going to get kicked out. So be cool. Yeah, Denise, the fine tip actually really, really helped. Laura, no, seriously, get him some cheesecake.
The orange.
I think Danielle was just not liking the fact that it wasn't as neat as she wanted it to be. Unfortunately, Viv, and I'm sitting there I watched that video this morning and she was going too fast. Like she was going like she was writing. And a lot of people make that mistake when they do it. You can't go as fast as you write. Because if you go as fast as you write, you're going to make mistakes. It's something that is meant for you to slow down and take your time with. And she was going a little too fast. So, and she actually put something up on Instagram showing that she was playing around with it. And I think she finally got the hang of it. I think she realized that she can't go as fast as she does writing. Hi, Bobby. I don't think I said hi to you. You snuck in here slicker than a dude in my DM. Can do what? Shut up, Mr. Coffee. Oh, look, your facial hair grew back. Yeah. It's like 2 days. Yeah. Okay, so Mr. Coffee has to shave for work. I'll make the batter, send it to you if you make it. Redneck Beauty says, you can't control me. I can't, Redneck Beauty, I can't. Apparently somebody says they're going to send you the batter and all you got to do is bake it.
No, because I still don't have a cheesecake pan.
Oh my gosh.
I don't remember the name of it, but you need that pan that you can like take.
Pippa says baked or chilled. I do awesome baked caramel cheesecake. Diamond and Rough says. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here that know how to make cheesecake.
Bro, I never had caramel cheesecake.
Thank you, Rebecca. Everyone that has cheesecake acid from the bought is if it's store bought. Well, there you go. Diamond and the Rough apparently know her way around a kitchen. If I knew how to send one, I'd make the best cheesecake. I don't know nothing about no cheesecake. I don't even like cheesecake, I don't think. I don't think? I've never had it. I don't think I've ever had it. Heather says, my mom begs for my cheesecake as a gift for every holiday. I think we're just going to have a cheesecake contest.
Oh, Shun the non-believer.
Shun the non-believer?
Shun the non-believer.
Yeah, Charlie, Candy Mountain. Fill me with sweet, sugary goodness. Viv says it's good that she worked it out, Missy. Yes. Spring for pan, Mr. Coffee. I will get this man a pan and a table, and you guys won't. You guys will get tired of seeing him eventually. Y'all know that, right? Because if I get him that table, he will actually diamond paint with me. Yawn at me?
People love me.
Yeah. Like herpes. I'm just joking, honey. I love you. Don't they have a factory for cheesecake? I swear I heard of one. Cheesecake Factory, Abra? Is that what you're talking about? Nope. Mr. Coffee says no.
It's called the Cheesecake Industrial Complex.
The Cheesecake Industrial Complex. Okay. BettyCrocker.com recipe for New York style cheesecake. Oh gosh, no. He's gonna go out tomorrow in the snow and go get a cheesecake pan now. Bruh.
Yeah, it's probably cheaper than one of them cheesecakes.
I don't know. I don't eat cheesecake. An hour from you on East Coast in DeBerry.
What? There's cheesecake factories everywhere.
Hold on, there's a cheesecake factory around here?
I said everywhere.
Well,
everywhere obviously excludes North Dakota.
What was creepy? Chocolate Guinness ganache cheesecake?
Guinness.
No, it says Guinness. You're a Guinness. Okay, nice to meet everyone. It's time for my meds in bed. Take care. Good night. See you in Facebook group the next live. Bye, Lonnie. Thanks for hanging out.
The top 3 recommended for Williston. Cheap drinks, best coffee, great cocktails. Welcome to North Dakota.
Yeah, all they do is drink here. Oh, thank you, Carol. Y'all gonna get Mr. Coffee that cheesecake pan. For Mr. Coffee's cheesecake pan and table. Carol says, get the table. Well, hon, it looks like you're gonna be getting the diamond painting table. Hon, are you excited for a...
Bro, there's a cheesecake factory in Minot.
Y'all, Mr. Coffee's lived here for 4 years and didn't know that.
Yo, why have I been going to Minot for Taco Bell when I go there for Chinese or for cheesecake?
Everyone obviously excludes North Dakota.
Are you crapping me? It's straight up the street from Taco Bell. About straight up the street, I mean like 3 miles out, but it's on the same road. That was what, 5 miles?
I've never been to a cheesecake factory or cheesecake industrial complex, as he likes to call it. I've been married to this man for 9 years, but we were only together for 5 of them. The rest of them he spent up here by himself. So like, oh, and by the way, guys, when I say that we were, he was up here by himself, we were still married. He was just commuting back and forth. Because I did have somebody ask me, well, why would you divorce him and then marry him again? What? No. What? No. He just lived up here for 4 years. He would come home every once in a while.
Yeah, you shouldn't let me get away that easy. Come on.
No, he ain't getting away that easy. My husband just told me I have to complete my grandmother's cheesecake. Compete with my grandmother's cheesecake. Pippa, I second that motion. Now I want to chase a bunch of cheesecake.
Cheesecake, gotta love that cheesecake.
You don't have to bake cheesecake and still be good. You don't put raw eggs in there. Did I tell you, guy, that I'm a certified chef? Karina, I think I need you to come live with me. We'll pay you in grandbabies and puppy kisses and hugs.
Okay, let's put it this way. She tried to convince every single one of her
up yonder. Gone off my meds.
Come live up here.
Well,
so that way
I'm gonna have a whole complex full of just nothing but my friends from Pennsylvania, and now all my YouTube friends are gonna come live and make you cheesecake. At least they're making you cheesecake. She's a chef. She can make just about anything.
Sushi. Can you make sushi?
Oh my gosh. I can't even eat sushi.
I
think that's probably the worst thing about me that Mr. Coffee doesn't like is the fact that I'm allergic to seafood, so he can't go to the restaurants that he likes to go to because they are mostly seafood. Which is Sakura seafood? And are you thinking about Valentine's Day?
Japanese steak house.
I don't remember ever seeing no steak in Japan, but you know what I mean.
You have cows in Japan.
I ain't never seen one.
You ever been to Japan?
Nope.
Exactly.
I ain't never seen no sweet chicken either. But somehow China has sweet and sour chicken. Does that mean an angry chickens? Like, I don't understand.
But you've seen a sour chicken?
Yeah, gone off my meds up yonder. Because Jordan would say up yonder whenever it comes to going to Cheesecake Factory. I don't even know what that is. I've seen it on Big Bang Theory, and that's as much Cheesecake Factory as I've ever known.
Are you crapping me? Jesse used to go to Cheesecake Factory all the time. But I think
that is Jesse.
I think he lives like right next to Cheesecake Factory.
Yeah, like he lives next door to it or something.
He's in New York, so like on every street corner there's like a Cheesecake Factory and a Starbucks. Like, oh, you want some cheesecake? Here you go. Have some coffee with it. That'll be $87.93.
What, did he go to the movies? Jesus.
No.
I can honestly say though, I'm actually very proud of myself. Not so much for the subscriber thing. Like like I said before, when I made the channel, it was just for my daughter, for her to like be able to hear mommy's voice whenever she wanted to. I didn't think you guys would think I was all funny and stuff. Like, I just think I'm a normal person. But for those, I did have a question. I had a couple. I had a couple of questions that I've been asked, and I've never really answered them because I jibba jabba so much I forget them. One question is, am I always like this? I'll let Mr. Coffee ask you if I'm always this extra.
The answers are A, C, E, true, false, question mark.
So that's a yes.
Yeah.
I'm always this extra. I'm always like this. This is how I normally am. That's why whenever you guys say I'm funny, I'm like, okay. I don't think I'm funny, but apparently everybody else does.
Give it 10 years.
This year makes 10 years married for me and Mr. Coffee. But the thing I'm most proud of is, out of all these live chats that I've done, I've only ever had one person tell me that my live chats were boring. And I was so proud of that. And I had to tell my friend because she had somebody tell her that about hers. And I'm like, you know what? The next time they say something to you, say this back to them. Because, you know, it's not easy doing these lives. You got to like read and like diamond paint and read. And a lot of y'all do lives and y'all be in a room by y'allself. I got Mr. Coffee out here. I got dogs over here chewing on each other's faces. I got my son in his room playing his video games. He's supposed to be asleep. No, he ain't supposed to be asleep yet. No, it's not time for him to go to sleep. And says, we'll talk to some of the oil field buddies, and if anyone is going to Minot, then have them bring back Cheesecake Factory for Mr. Coffee.
Oh, no, that's the problem. I'm the guy that usually makes the Minot trips. I drive 2 hours to spend 10 minutes at Taco Bell.
Yeah, he will drive 2 hours to spend 10 minutes at Taco Bell. Because they don't have one where we live. They just got a Burger King, like, what, 40 minutes down the road?
Yeah.
We don't even have a Burger King.
But technically it's considered another state.
Jeremy says, I'm a certified chef. I graduated second in my class, and now I'm a printer.
Oh, yeah? Well, to all you people, guess what? I'm certifiable, too. Oh, wait. Damn it.
Did you miss anything boring? Yeah, Abra, everything. Rebecca says, I used to be a certified ass wiper, CNA, till I had my back surgery. Well, now somebody can wipe your buns.
Free bun wipings?
Free bun wipings. Getting all the dingleberries.
Oh. Why is this?
Florida has those pharmacies that are blue tarps over card table, right, Wendy? Yeah, there you go. Take Wendy to go get her meds from the card table with the blue tarp all over it.
Bro, somebody says blue tarp, I think about like a bad car accident. And then if you say Florida, I mean that's like where all the old people live. And no offense to anybody that's actually old and can drive, but I know a lot of old people that suck at driving. So
no, you don't see those videos where Wendy's actually driving. Those people don't suck at driving. Those people are speeding. You know how long it took me to realize that when
the speed limits in Florida are about the same as they are up here, right?
No, last time I was in Florida, I was like 8.
Well, maybe you should like go back.
Maybe you should take me so I can go to Wendy's house. And go visit Laura Law. And there's somebody else I know that lives in Florida. Sure, Jennifer Jones, just rub it in that you just had Burger King. I can't remember the last time I had a piece of that warm, buttery bun from the King. I'm just saying, like.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I had some warm, buttery buns either.
Shut up!
I mean, there's another country crock in the fridge.
Y'all, ew.
You said butter.
No! Y'all don't listen to him. Oh, sweet Lord.
Listen to all the me.
No. Sticking with Sammy says, I have a nephew who lives with me who puts tennis balls down his shirt and yells, Auntie Sammy, I have boobies. Oh, sweet. Jesus.
Nice.
Does he do the pregnant belly thing too? Because Maggie likes to do the pregnant belly. She'll put the ball or something in her belly, and then she'll say, I got baby in my belly. Ooh, Kelly, what are you kidding up? What are you doing? Dawn says they're called Drugs R Us. Speed limits are just suggestions.
Oh, out here we have Instameds.
Yeah, out here we have Instameds. Does anybody else have Instameds? Please answer this, because I've never been anywhere that has Instameds before. I didn't know what it was. Apparently, Instameds is you take your prescription to this machine and it vends, like it's like a vending machine for medication. You put your, I guess you put your prescription in it and then it spits out your prescription. Like, I don't understand it. There must be people in this machine doing it. Hi, Robin Quinn. How are you? Denise says you just got back from Miami. Well, do your thing, boo-boo. What you doing in Miami? You just trying to get a tan? Did you go see Gone Off My Meds? I swear. Mr. Coffee has a grandfather that lives in Florida, and I'm trying to talk him into going to visit him so that I can go visit Gone Off My Meds. You got Miss Coffee to butter them buns. Jennifer Jones, don't worry. He butters the buns. Kelly says, it's another custom, Abra, for my brother. It's my mom that passed away 4 years ago from lupus. Oh, that's sad, Kelly. Kim, he says it all the time. Yeah, speed limits are not suggestions. The speed limits here, though, are like, it's like 85. I'm like, hold up, is that real? Like, I remember the first time when we first moved up here, and it said the speed limit was 70. I was like, what? I've never seen a speed limit sign over 65. Because
the average speed limit around here is 70, 75 on the highways. Yeah,
it's 75 on the highway if you can find the highway. It's called, in Australia, Burger King is called Hungry Jack's. Oh, I like Hungry Jack's better.
Who's Jack? Why is he so hungry?
Mr. Coffee says, who's Jack and why is he so hungry? Hi, Emil. How are you? Rebecca, you've never heard of Instameds? I had never heard of it either until we moved here. And
it's a Minnesota-based.
It's like a Minnesota-based type thing, I guess. But they have it at our hospital. So, like, if you end up going to the emergency room, you know, late at night or something, and, of course, the pharmacies are going to be closed, you have the Instameds machine that will give you your medication. Karen says, I'm going to Disney World next week. It better not rain on my Disney parade.
Literally.
Denise said, vacay. Going on vacay. I have never been on vacation. And I think you guys remember that story about Paw taking us on vacation when we were little. And Six Flags was closed. So, yeah. I'm traumatized. I have PTSD for vacations. 75 what, Wolfpack Diamond Painting? Hi, Wendy. How are you? Yep, the reason why it's called Hungry Jack's is because someone in Perth had a business that already called Burger King. So when BK came here, they were told to change the name. Oh. Miss Coffee, you can stay with us for 7 nights, no problem. There you go, boom.
Use that and where?
Gone Off My Meds in Florida.
Oh. Also, we're getting like invited to Australia or something.
Well, if you want to go to Australia, you can go to Australia. Take your didgeridoo with you.
Yay!
Somebody come pick up Mr. Coffee. I ain't trying to go. Oh, you know what? I will go with you to Australia. They're in summertime right now.
Yeah.
I'm doing great. How are you? I'm good. I'm good. Just trying to get all this rhinestones on here. Mr. Coffee, you want to close that door, please?
Gonna have to give me a second.
Okie dokie. Something wrong with that dog.
Yeah, no, go away. Don't care. You were out there, you had the time for going.
Oh, Robin, don't worry. I'm gonna come see you. For those of y'all who don't know, Robin lives 30 minutes away from Diamond Art Club headquarters. I don't know how she doesn't have a bigger Diamond Art Club addiction. I'm just saying. Could you imagine living that close to a company and then being like, I don't like that company? But it's Diamond Art Club. Speed limit is 75. Oh, yeah, I'm not used to that. So, like, no wonder everybody passes me when we're on, like, the fast track highway thing that they call a highway here. Because I'll be doing 65 thinking that, you know, I'm back in Pennsylvania. And everybody's, like, looking at me funny. And I'm like, what? Oh, the speed limit sign says 70. I'm doing 65. Now I'm that person. Gonna get a sticker for my car. I'm new here.
Well, you can't claim that because you got ND plates.
No, that's not Killian Wolfpack Diamond Paint. That's Daisy. Killian's asleep. His old lazy tail asleep. No worries, Miss Coffee. We have a spare room and a didgeridoo. Shady Lady says there's spare room and didgeridoo in Australia for you.
I can't bring mine.
You can take yours.
Yay!
The more didgeridoo, the better. Don said, how sad Miss Coffee makes me think of the Griswolds and Wally World being closed when they got there. It was just like that. It literally was just like that. It was so sad and disappointing. And I felt bad because I don't think my parents, like, I don't know. Like, could you imagine being a parent and you have this whole... It was the first time we had ever been on family vacation. And the first time we had the money to do it. Because we weren't rich growing up. So it was the first time we had the money to do it. And we get there and it's closed. And they tried to figure out any kind of way to find something for us to do. Since we just sat in the car for 6 hours. And there was nothing. So we ended up just driving back home. I'd be stalking DAC every day. Wait, I already do that. Websites are awesome. Exactly, Abra. Exactly.
Well, kids, today we're taking a field trip to Disappointment Land.
Yeah, it was bad. And it's funny because now as adults we think it's funny, but I wonder, like, I just started wondering if it hurts my dad's feeling when I bring it up, because, you know, he tried so hard to give us that vacation and it was not happening. It was not meant to be. Like, I felt so bad. So, and I told him numerous times, I'm like, it doesn't matter now. Like, that was like when I was like 10. I'm 34. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm okay with the fact that I didn't go to Six Flags. I've still never been to Six Flags. Actually, I would have rather went to Carowinds because that was my favorite. When we lived down in South Carolina, we used to go down to Carowinds. Oh, in North Carolina? Oh, miss Carowinds. We even went with the school. Our school took us to Carowinds. Hi, Christy. How are you today? Why didn't Pawpaw hold them at the internet to check if something was open? Safira's mama, this was back in the 90s before the internet was a thing.
Okay, the internet was a thing, it just wasn't a household common thing.
Yeah. This was back when way, like, it had to have been like 92, 93.
Let's put it this way, Napster.
Yeah, Napster. Dial-up AOL. Back in that era. Every day I want that wolf painting. Stephanie, I know you have your email in for that wolf painting where it will email you to let you know when it's in. You do have that on there, right? Oh, Karen, I'm sure they were. And we've told them numerous times. It doesn't matter now. Like, then, yeah, then we were a bunch of buttholes. We were just like, oh, God, why is it every time we try to go somewhere, something gets messed up? But there was no way of checking it back then. There was no, like, you know, smartphones or anything like that. We were just, you know, we were just AOL. Like,
all the phones back then were dumb.
Yeah, like, you could play Snake on the phone.
Everybody's down?
I'm still here kidding up Dream Catcher Wolf from Diamond Art Club. Do your thing, Christy. Now you can check. Oh, yeah, now I can check. I just haven't gone. Okay, so answer me this. My kids, my two littlest ones are 6, and Orion actually turns 8 in 2 weeks. Which is what I think I was trying to tell Laura that the other day. Because Laura, you said your birthday is February 22nd. Orion's birthday is February 11th. Which, that means Jesse's birthday is in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Grandpa's birthday is coming up in 4 weeks.
Oh, God, Jesse's birthday is... Or not Jesse, Orion's.
Yeah, Orion's birthday is in 2 weeks. Jesse's is in 3 weeks. And then Grandpa's is in 4 weeks.
No.
No?
Grandpa's is in a week.
That's right. He's first. Grandpa, Orion, Jesse. Okay. Got it. But I never took my kids when they were little to amusement parks because I didn't want to waste the money. They were too little to enjoy amusement parks. Am I crazy? Or is that like, a thing? Because my friend used to take her kids to amusement parks all the time, but they were so little. But she would like drive them around the amusement park. And I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm not paying all this money to go to Hershey Park. Because we would go to Hershey Park all the time because that's what was in Pennsylvania.
Sure, then we went to Dorney.
Never been to Dorney.
Legit.
But I never took my kids anywhere like that because they were too little to enjoy it. I want to wait until they're older and they can actually enjoy it. Now that they're older, yeah, I want to find some kind of amusement park, but now I live in North Dakota, so like there ain't no amusement parks here. My mom is on the 18th of February. Whose birthday's the 18th? Grandpa.
Oh, I think it is 18th. I don't want something the 8th.
Yeah, no, it's not the 8th, it's the 18th.
Yeah, because Ryan
Mr. Coffee's grandfather's birthday's on the 18th, Saphira.
Oh, speaking of, he says hi, sends his love. He texted me the other day.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Aw. His grandpa's so cool. He ain't about jibba jabbing. He's just like, hey, you still alive? You good? All right, bye. Best thing ever.
Straight up,
Hi, my diamond painting addiction.
He'll apologize to me for not keeping in touch, and then just be like, it's a type of thing.
Jamil, you just ordered your first Diamond Art Club? Ooh, what'd you get? My Diamond Addiction says, yay, I finally got everyone booted out of my room so I could finally join the live. Hi, everyone. Hi, my Diamond Painting Addiction. How are you? How are them grandbabies? My Diamond Painting Addiction, when you first said you had grandbabies, I didn't believe you. I thought you were joking. Because I'm like, she doesn't sound old enough to have grandkids.
What's going on with this?
What's going on with what? Is it not working again?
It keeps shutting down.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it's Robin's birthday? Oh, happy early birthday, Robin. Jennifer Roberts, are you still trying to give that turtle a cookie? Jennifer Roberts had what is it, a three-legged diabetic turtle that wears the pins? Turtle-betic. Mr. Coffee says turtle-betic. Oh, your dad's birthday is tomorrow. Well, happy birthday, Robin's dad. It's somebody's birthday. My granddaughter is on the 18th. She'll be 9, going on 16. The cookies. She put up the cookies. Yeah, that's Maggie. Maggie is 6, going on 40. So yeah, I know that. I know that struggle. I have an extra one tonight. My daughter is back in the ICU, so life is crazy. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I actually I messaged my old landlord. When I lived in Pennsylvania, everybody said he was a slumlord, but he was actually pretty nice to me. And apparently, I got word that his daughter had passed away in a drunken driving accident. She was hit head on by a drunk driver, and I was always cool with my landlord, but a lot of people said he was like a bad landlord or whatever. But I messaged him today to let him know that, I'd be thinking about him and I'd pray for him and his family because, my dad always told me his biggest fear in life was outliving one of his kids. So I can't imagine what it's like to lose a child. So, I messaged my old landlord and I'm like, I hope I wasn't being like, that creepy person like, hey, I don't live there anymore, but I still know all your business. So, I don't know. So, thoughts and prayers go to your daughter. I hope everything turns out okay. I got weird stuff on my canvas.
You can't call somebody a slumlord because you're a slum tenant.
Yeah, yeah.
You trash.
Gone Off My Meds puts up a cookie with a turtle with a needle.
The cookies are injecting, or the turtles are injecting cookies?
Yeah. No. I think somebody came into
They have injectable cookie dough?
They do not have injectable cookie dough. Somebody came into Jennifer Roberts' chat and said something about a diabetic three-legged turtle or something. I was so busy laughing, I didn't catch all of it. And so now there's this thing with diabetic friends from the seas. Oh, I just finished that one. It's so pretty. Minus those faces are nightmare fuel. But other than that, it's so pretty. She'll be okay. It's just stressful. I can imagine. I know how stressful it is for me whenever Maggie gets sick. So I can only imagine. And Maggie getting sick, she just shakes around a few minutes and then she just like takes a nap. So it's awful. You are never the same. I'm going to guess you mean losing a kid, Karen? Yeah, like my dad's always told me, you know, that that's his worst fear. So I try to take caution with the things that I do, so. Sending potato love to Mr. Coffee in a friend way.
Yes.
He says yes. 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 Oh, Robin, that's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, apparently his daughter was coming home from work one evening and got hit head on in a drunk driving accident. And where we lived, it wasn't uncommon to say that. It's sad, but it's true. It was a very small town, but it was very well known for drunk drivers. And she just, you know, I actually had another friend of mine who lost his son in a drunk driving accident. You'd think that there wouldn't be that many bars in this town, seeing as how everybody seems to think that it's okay to drink and drive. And they're like, oh, I'm just a little buzzed. But it was such a huge issue where we used to live. And that's one of the reasons why I'm glad I got out of there. And I can't wait to get my daughter up here with me because I could never imagine losing one of my kids. Diamond painting addiction. Diamond painting adventures with Jennifer Roberts says, I'm a fellow potato lover. Don't hate carb rules. I don't hate carb rules. I just hate having potatoes every day. I don't want to eat potatoes every day. And if you leave it up to Mr. Coffee, he will turn into Bubba from Forrest Gump. You can bake it.
It must suck to suck.
It must suck. Shut up. You know, they're funding you a table. They're funding you a table.
I was talking about you hating potatoes.
Why are you hating on me hating potatoes?
Because you hating on potatoes.
I'm not hating on potatoes. I just said I don't want to eat them every day. Wow. Thank you for saying that, Miss Coffee. I hate most of all for people to say, I know what you're going through. Oh, really? You lose a kid too? That's all I'll say. Keep the happy going. Yeah, I could never imagine what that's like. And Karina, I know why you said that. And I'm not going to like say anything, but yeah, unless you've been in that situation, you can't be like, oh, I understand. No, you don't. You don't. You don't. And when people, I'm pretty sure people who have gone through situations like that, when they hear people say that, they're like, no, you haven't. Shut the hell up. So like, yeah, no, I would never tell you that I understand if it's not something that I've already personally gone through myself. Sammy says, are you talking about a lover, South Carolina? Close friend who lost both her sons 3 years apart. 3 years later, she passed away. Oh, wow. Kathleen says, today is 5 years of my niece, massive heart. All right. They let me back in. Sorry. Everybody good? We all back now? Most of us are back. We're going to try to fix this now since I was sitting here messing with it. Everybody good? All right. I think we're back. I think that was too many cookies for that turtle, Jennifer Roberts. Oh, good. Now I can bring this down a little bit. There, right there. Planning to get my vape set up this weekend, but where do I start? A good vape rig is a good find a good vape rig and then find a flavor. Right now, I like me personally, I like food. Fat girl thoughts, I guess. I don't know.
As I describe it, dry, nutty flavors.
Mr. Coffee says dry, nutty flavors, but I like food flavors. Like the one I'm vaping now is banana Foster, and then I have another one that tastes like banana cheesecake, or not banana cheesecake, but banana pudding.
Most flavors are dry, nutty flavors.
They're not dry, nutty flavors.
They are.
They're not.
I like the fruit flavors.
Yeah, Rebecca, 2.5. I don't know what's going on with YouTube tonight. YouTube's on its cycle. It's having its lady days. Yeah, I'd find a good rig and then figure out what kind of... Oh, why am I putting that away like I don't have a bunch of them sitting right here? I'd find a good rig and then decide what kind of flavor do you want. Do you want sweet and savory, or do you want like food? Like Mr. Coffee gets like wild berry from Air Factory or something.
Berry Rush.
Oh, Berry Rush, whatever. I don't know what you vape. And I get like food flavors because, you know, if I can't have the actual food, the next best thing is to get the vape, right? So, and that, and Kelly Head sends me Cocoa Puffs. Because that was delicious. It hit hard at first. I'm not even going to lie. It hit hard like a Newport cigarette. But I got through it. I got through it. Yes, Cocoa Puffs. And I am so excited to get that in the mail. Keep thinking semi-trucks when you see a rig. It's funny because Mr. Coffee will say rig, and I think the same thing. But the rig... Oh, hun, is the rig the big tower thing that looks like... When Mr. Coffee lived up here by himself, and I would tell the kids that Mr. Coffee had to go to work, my son kept thinking that Mr. Coffee was going to Paris because of the big tower that stands up that looks kind of like a big old, like, 4D ladder. So, I'm thinking that's what a rig is. Is that what the...
You're used to seeing are workover rigs. The big, gigantic, pretty much fully enclosed, contains a miniature city inside. Those are drilling rigs.
Oh, Kelly, it won't be frozen. It might be frozen. But then again, they keep closing my post office, so it might be frozen in the post office. Ooh, you get to test on my diamond painting addiction? Lucky? Yes, if you start spinning, just refresh your page. Because I keep having to refresh my computer. I don't know why YouTube is acting all janky again. I went and had 4 live streams, I guess, that went really good. And then, like, everything else has just been absolute garbage. So, yeah. I don't know. Usually I don't have too many issues with my live streams. But today just seems to be one of those days where it's just like, no. Sad part is, in all that time, I had to restart my phone because the YouTube would not let me back in. So I had to restart my phone, wait for it to boot up, and then get back on live. That's what was taking so long. The other thing about this painting that I don't like is it's hard to see the symbols when all like the glitter's around it. So you're like, oh, okay, I didn't miss any symbols. Like, I missed like 3 symbols over here I had to put back over here earlier. I'm vaping one that is called Enigma. It tastes like cinnamon roll. It's so good. Ooh. Did you hear about the frozen FedEx driver in Illinois? No, Jennifer Roberts. Did somebody die? Is he a caveman now? Coffee break. I did not hear about the frozen delivery guy. Poor guy. He just wanted to deliver his packages all over the world to all the ladies. Oh, sweet Lord. Moment of silence for the frozen delivery guy. That makes me think of Castaway. I need to get Metal back into vaping. Stop smoking. He doesn't want to vape again. Why not? You know what you do, Redneck Beauty? What flavor did he used to vape when he vaped, Redneck Beauty? Because I bet I have a flavor that he would like. Mr. Coffee used to vape it. It's called Sub-Zero. Who makes that?
The question is, what did he used to smoke?
Or what does he smoke?
Or full flavors?
Is he menthol or full? I don't even know what that means. Is it menthol or full flavor? It's too expensive. What's too expensive? Vaping? Oh, he smokes Marlboro.
Like Marlboro Reds?
Marlboro Reds. Yay, welcome back, Ozzy. Ozzy Diamond Painters. Those little tigers you got, are you going to do those next? Because I keep seeing that diamond painting everywhere. Red shorts.
Oh, yeah. So Sub-Zero ain't going to be crap fun. He doesn't smoke menthol.
Oh, he doesn't smoke menthol. Okay. Well, what other flavors have you tried that you like? Because you were like hardcore smoker since out the womb.
Yeah, but that was because menthol forms a stronger addiction than nicotine. Menthol is considered a heroin addiction.
You ain't got to be so negative about it. Jeez.
It's what people call it because it's very hard to break.
I can break a hip. Cigarettes are almost $10 here in New York. Oh, geez. They found him between two FedEx trucks at their FedEx facility. Well, what was he doing there? I tried vaping for like 3 days and couldn't handle it, so I quit cold turkey. There you go, Jeremy. Now, you have to be in the right mindset to quit. You can't, like, some people can just be like, you know what, I'm just going to quit. My dad, he was just like, oh, forget it, I'm done with this. He just quit smoking. But he's like old school OG type deal. I quit smoking every time I found out I was pregnant. Like, I would find out I was pregnant, and that day, boom, I was done smoking. Because that's back when I actually smoked cigarettes. And then when I had Orion, we found out that he's allergic to cigarette smoke. So we had to quit. But it wasn't easy because, you know, of course, we're going to quit for our kid. You still have that internal struggle of, you know, you want that cigarette. So we turned to vaping back then. And
that was early days of vaping.
Yeah, that was like really early days. Like, I had one of the Bulldog electric cigarettes that you could plug into like a USB. Like, you would screw the cigarette top part in and plug it in to charge it. And then it had like the cartridges. And then we've had the blue cigarettes with like the pack that lit up blue whenever it was charging on the charge pack. And now I have my sweet mag that looks like a gun handle. I was wondering why chat wasn't scrolling. $8 in BC. Oh, geez. $6.25 here, so it's cheaper than vaping. I don't know about that, Redneck Beauty, because I could buy a bottle of my vape juice for $14, and that's good for about 2-3 weeks. Has anyone done Nefertiti by Diamond Art Club? Yes, Karina's Cool Creations has. No potato famine at your house. Jennifer Roberts. Jennifer Roberts, you should make French toast. Okay, can anybody tell me, seriously, what is the milk, eggs, and bread thing about whenever snowstorms come? Like, is that like a good luck thing? Because, again, like Ella, I was highly confused. And for the longest time, like, I thought something was wrong with people, that's what they would go out and buy. And I'm like, I'd go out and buy, like, canned goods, like SpaghettiOs or something, so that if the power goes out or something, you got something to eat. You don't have to warm up. Everybody out here buying, like, bread, eggs, and milk. And then somebody that I used to mess with in Pennsylvania, his name is Tim. He sent me a picture of, because they got snow. They've been getting hammered by like horrible weather since we moved. And he sent me a picture of a slice of bread on a plate with a broken egg in the middle of it with somebody that poured milk on it. And I was like, why do people do that? Because those are hard to get when it gets cold. I guess. Jennifer Roberts, you just randomly going to eat mashed potatoes this time of night? She's like, y'all don't talk about potatoes. Now I'm hungry for potatoes.
Apparently in Russia they have instant mashed potatoes, and that's like their instant food, like how we eat ramen.
Really?
Yeah.
I can't eat potatoes. Like, I can eat potatoes.
I'm watching a YouTube video about the Trans-Siberian Railroad.
Martine says, my ex-husband and did that, but I found it hard to go up till vaping came to market. Took not look back since. I paid €10 for a 30 milliliter. There you go. Yeah. If roads get blocked, transport companies can't bring milk.
Buy a cow then.
Buy a cow. Yeah, because you're just going to put a cow in an apartment complex. It's crazy. Eggs, bread, and milk. I get soup, canned pasta, and microwave stuff. Right, Christine? Like, give me some easy food to make so I'm not sitting here having to, like, cook full meals. Like,
I can walk down the street and go find a cow and milk.
Yeah, here you can, because it's nothing but flat land. I cannot wait till the summertime, guys. I'm going to start, like, trying to figure out a way to get some videos of, like, the plains here. Because, like, oh my gosh. It's literally so flat. You can watch airplanes land in town from behind our house. Or behind the building that we live in. I have been in a situation where no way to get in and out of our town for 2 weeks. We have to export nicotine. They can't sell it here. Oh, jeez. Yeah, my diamond painting addiction. His solutions are always so easy. Just buy a cow. No.
Forever milk.
Forever milk until the cow dies.
Well, that's why you keep the cow alive.
Or fire up the grill and lose power, but we have backup generators in my park. We live close enough to the airport that I think we're on like some kind of grid with them, so they try to make sure if we lose power that it's on pretty quick. Which I have to say, I don't think we've ever lost power here. Work with a blanket on your lap. It saves your diamonds. I remember like going through like power outages when we lived down south, and my dad he would fire up the grill and we'd eat good outside and go run and play and everything else. Miss those days. Milk for 10 years, then steak if the cow dies. It's a win-win. Y'all are not helping.
Do you know how much a cow weighs?
No, I don't know how much a cow weighs.
Neither do I, but I guarantee you it's more than a freaking log of meat you buy at the store.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm pretty sure cows weigh more than 20 pounds, dear.
Ground beef.
What do you call a cow with no legs? Ground beef. I'm thinking of Teen Titans right now. He was telling the uncle jokes. So, Valerie, do you watch a lot of cartoons because of the grandbabies? Because I find that because I have kids, all I ever watch on TV, if I do watch TV, is cartoons. So then, like, people will be, like, referencing movies and books, and I'm like, I can reference Teen Titans. Hello, Rachel Ray. How are you today? Rum, coffee, nut, M&Ms, and honey mustard Pringles for me, Marissa. I don't know who's getting the snacks, but somebody bring me some Funyuns. Oh, that's right. Mr. Coffee did. Redneck Beauty. Damn Teen Titans. Yeah, my kids love Teen Titans.
No, we watch them more than they do.
Yeah, well, we do watch them more than they do. It's their fault we're watching them. Yeah, and don't let the kids not be here. We're still watching them. Good morning, Rachel Ray. How was your sleep? She's like, I took a little nap so I can come in and say hi. Did you eat the cucumbers, Rachel? Luna looks like she was trying to eat the cucumbers. Taylor comes in and hears you say Teen Titans. She says, it's supposed to be Teen Titans Go. Oh, sweet. Yes, it is. Yeah. Taylor's like, no. Teen Titans Go, not Teen Titans. Teen Titans. Good. I woke up on the couch, back to bed with me. What is everyone's secret guilty TV pleasure? Mine's is Golden Girls. Mr. Coffee says Teen Titans. Probably Live PD, to be honest. If I get a chance to actually watch TV, or if I think about watching TV, I'm going straight for Live PD. And now they have like 7 different branches off of that show. So like, yeah, it's all day. Hi, Tammy. Tammy, I didn't see you come up in here. You just like real slick like. Leverage. Monster inside me. Monster inside me? Why does that sound familiar, Redneck Beauty? Roseanne all the way.
Because when you drink a monster, it's inside you.
Because when you drink a monster, it's inside you.
Did you expect anything else?
No, not really. I'm surprised Redneck Beauty hasn't said anything about monsters, but yeah, no, not really. Don't worry, Redneck Beauty. He had his daily 17 monsters. Honey child, been here the whole time. You've been awfully quiet then. I haven't seen your name scroll through, but chat's going by and it's zooming. I'm having to stop it. Old Westerns. It's about parasites, bacteria that kill people. Oh, okay. Walking Dead or Sons of Anarchy. I can't watch Monster Inside of Me. I get too freaked out, Sherry says. Amanda says, DC, that shit will stay good for 40 some odd years from date to purchase. Night, night, Taylor. Thanks for letting us know as Teen Titans Go. That girl know her cartoons, don't she? Good night, Rachel Ray. Yes, Dream of the Tub Lady. This is the diamond painting she's working on. But please, no Dr. Pimple Popper. Makes me gag. That's like picking someone else's nose. I've seen commercials for that, but I've never actually seen it. I'm not interested in watching people pop pimples. Like, I have more important things to do with my time, like watch YouTube. Watch Redneck Beauty peel that thing off her face. Redneck Beauty. One, where did you say you got that from so I can stay away from it? But then again, I get my face mask from Avon. But the sound of it coming off your face. Who started a YouTube? I should say, who started on YouTube? The Dr. Pimple Popper lady? Maybe I'll start on YouTube and then one day I'll have a show and I'll be like, y'all know Redneck Beauty? She on YouTube. Y'all know anything about 3-legged diabetic turtles that can't have cookies? Jennifer Roberts is on YouTube. You know about catheters and Depends? Gone Off My Meds is on YouTube. Like, I'm just saying. Which, Gone Off My Meds, if you're still in here, we saw Hack Guyver earlier today. She was in Rachel's chat. Oh, come on. Yeah, no, don't get stuck in there. Just use my Depends again. Oh, time for a new diaper. I keep thinking something's wrong with my heated blanket, and I forget that I leave it on for this long. I'm sorry. You'll have a talk show like RuPaul. I guess. Could you imagine me having a talk show? I'd be like the Black Jimmy Fallon or something. I don't know. I've only seen like snippets of his show. And what's the other show where they do the mean tweets? How could you not like mean tweets? No, Christine, I have a little one, so mine shuts off after 3 hours. But I need to find the one that shuts off after 10 hours. Tammy, have fun watching me torture. Yes, if you have not seen... Okay, no, I'm not... I have to. So I'm going to stop working on that for a second, because I have to find it. It is the funniest thing on the planet. I don't know why, but me and I watched this thing at least 6 times. And then I watched it again today at least, I watched it today 3 times. Like, it was the funniest thing on the planet. So if you have not seen Redneck Beauty, she tries a facial mask thing and she can't get it off of her face. And just her like trying so hard to get it off. Thank you, dearly crafted. Let me put my Depends on before you play. Thank you, good luck looking honky, but I think my husband wouldn't appreciate you coming in my chat with your weird self, so how about you exit out now? My heated blanket gap been best friend for like the last 3 years. Yeah, Mr. Coffee, I don't remember what happened. Something happened where I was upset with him and he came home with like patty pie and a heated blanket. What?
Not much is going on.
Oh.
That's pretty good.
Hey, Jesse? Oh. Sorry, Mr. Coffee just randomly started talking to himself over here. Who whacked it? Dearly Crafted whacked the troll this time. Throw the turtles.
Damn. Since I played the demo last weekend, I haven't really...
Trolls are scared of turtles. They are scared of turtles. Let me tell you how pleasant Jennifer Roberts is. She had a troll that turned into a subscriber. That is impressive.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the
That's
demo,
what she said.
The progress
Whack a troll. Love that game.
This weekend for the demo, but then it won't carry over into the full game.
Yes, so you guys, don't worry if you see the trolls come in. The moderators will get them. And I have quite a few of them in here now, so.
Yeah, it's fun to play.
Karina, was that you the other day that kept saying you wanted to get trolls? It wasn't in my chat. It was in somebody else's chat, I think. Bye-bye, Earl.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know you're addicted to YouTube. Finish the sentence. I'm going to start. You know you're addicted to YouTube when you have a bruise on your leg from leaning over and typing in live chats. Yes, I found out today that I have a bruise on my leg where I rest my elbow when I'm typing in on my computer for live chats. Finish him off. I am paid to help change people to good, so some days work, some days they change me to Mr. Hyde. I can understand that, Jennifer. Aber says, thank you, dearly craft. I would have loved to watch you work. But of course, I was drilling and chilling instead of watching the whacking. That doesn't sound right, Abra. When you know YouTuber catchphrases. Martina says, why would you want drills?
It keeps getting
when you make sure you don't miss Miss Coffee's channel. Oh, thanks, Ann. My channel is so random, though. Like, I'm shocked because I hear everybody else around me say about, you know, they're trying to get more organized with their channel, and I'm like, organized?
It's pretty simple.
No, I like the chaos. I like leaving you guys in suspense. You don't know when the next video is coming up. You know it's coming, but you don't know when it's coming. they're like, that notification hits, and I immediately get like 20 views in like 2 seconds. And I'm like, they've just been sitting by the computer waiting for that video to go up.
So we can try out the other two. Probably do it this
Redneck, you like whacking off? Really?
The other javelins? Yeah, I've played Ranger and...
When you start saying, you know, my YouTube friend from North Dakota.
Yeah.
Of course, it doesn't sound right. It was me that said it. I get people all the time that comment and tell me that they watch my channel so much. The one lady said she says good gravy all the time. And then somebody else is like, their spouse said something to them, and they were like, don't judge my life. Jeez, I was just dying. I'm like, I didn't realize they were catchphrases. That's just how I talk. Like, we don't know when or what it will be about. Exactly, Cindy. So you just gotta tune in.
Okay.
I almost threw a crochet video at you today. Then I was like, you know what? I need to finish these pin orders so I can get them in the mail on Saturday. Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up the pin orders. So I finished up the pin orders today. And then after I finished the pin orders and packing them up and getting them ready to be shipped, it was time for me to walk the dogs and get over to the school so I can read to the kids. Yeah. And then I came back, and then Mr. Coffee was calling saying he was on his way home. And I'm like, crap, I didn't pull out dinner. When Mr. Coffee doesn't come home, I don't make dinner because the kids are nitpicky. So I don't make dinner when he's not home. So then he's like, oh, by the way, I'm coming back home. Crap. So then I had to hurry up and figure out something for dinner. But luckily for me, he went out and got soup and brought it home. And we had soup for dinner, and he made it. It was awesome. I catch myself saying, do you, boo-boo, because of you. Kelly Head. I think everybody now says that. But it's a good phrase, right? Like, people want to act, you know, a certain way. Well, do you, boo-boo. I go do me. You do you. Do your thing, boo-boo.
It wasn't their best. I mean, I get a lot of people saying that, you know, it wasn't...
At least you got your shimmer stitch. Redneck Beauty, I literally got my my shipping stuff the night you got yours. Except for you got yours during the day, and I got mine that night. And I have 2 more that I'm waiting on, and I only got 1. I said it to my hubby, and he looked at me like I was nuts. I wish YouTubers would put more whipping chats. I love DPing while listening to sometimes. I even watch people's lives back. I'll watch the lives back, but that's the big problem right now with everybody going live so often. They're not thinking about that aspect. They're not thinking of the fact that people do like those whipping chats, which is why I try to throw, I'm going to start trying to throw one in at least once a week. Because even I miss the whipping chats, because you just like to sit back and not have to like wonder why the person's laughing in a live chat. You don't have to look up and, you know, read the screen or anything. You can just sit and listen to them. And even though my live chat this week was a little ranty, it won't be as ranty, you know, next week, hopefully. But every once in a while, it's nice to be able to get it out. But I'm hoping that I can get Mr. Coffee to do a chat with me, and I'm gonna I'll probably end up having 2 that week then, because I'm gonna do a chat and then I'm gonna do one by myself, and then have you guys put questions down in the comments that you would like for me and Mr. Coffee to answer. Any kind of randomly weird question you would want us to answer, and then we'll answer the questions while we work on our diamond painting. You like the rants too, Karina? I like to do whipping chats. I love the original ones. Yeah, like I miss my whipping chats, which is why I started trying to bring them back, because every once in a while it's just nice to sit back and listen to somebody talk about whatever. It's decent. I mean, I don't mind doing the lives. I do the lives because, you know, it's fun and entertaining, and I can, you know, interact with my friends. But I miss whipping chats. And now that everybody has found the live feature, everybody's trying to do lives. They're trying to do them all at the same time, and it's getting confusing for everyone. People are getting upset because, you know, this person has this attendance and that person has that attendance, and, you know, I miss whipping chats. I totally loved your rant and chat. I love whipping chats. I work on my projects during those, but during live, I try to pay attention. I try to pay too much attention. Exactly. You're paying too much attention to the chat than you are the actual, like, what you're supposed to be working on. And I think I said that in my rant this week. I was like, how do you get any work done? You're spending the entire time typing. Like, I want to be able to sit and work and just listen. And a lot of times, lately, a lot of times if I go into lives, I won't say anything. I'll look up every once in a while, but I won't say anything just because I want to work on my project. I don't want to spend the entire time talking. I just want to work on my project. And sometimes, you know, depending on the chat you go into, you could just sit there and listen. And that's what I essentially did for like 2 or 3 people that went live. I'll sit in there and just be quiet. There's sometimes I'll sit and be quiet. There's sometimes I'll actually join in. But I just like working on my work, and I miss whipping chats, and it seems like nobody wants to do them anymore. Diamond, my diamond, not my diamond addiction. Dutch Doc, she's one of the few that still does, you know, whipping chats every week, like religiously. Citrista also does whipping chats, but I miss my whipping chats. So like I'm slowly bringing them back in. But I don't want to get rid of my lives. One, because you guys look forward to Friday nights at least, and then Tuesday is for all my people in the UK, so they don't have to stay up as late to try to catch me. So because I thought about pulling back one of the one of the lives to put in a whipping chat, because I know there's people out there that don't like coming to the lives, or they will come to the lives and they won't say anything and they just sit in the background. Which is why there's like 20 people talking now, but there's 75 people watching. So like, some people just like to sit back and listen, and that's not a problem, especially if you're in a live. You know, sit back and do your work. You know, finish your project. That's it is what it is. I don't mind chit chatting with everybody, but every once in a while, I just want to work on my project. You know, I want to sit quietly. Plus, sometimes you got to sit quietly to hide from these kids, because the moment they hear you talking, Mama, I thirst. Their children are never more thirsty than when you're in the middle of doing something you want to do for yourself. Yeah, Crafton and Chrissy, do some whipping chats. Yeah, Laura, like you. I thought Aussie diamond painting. I love listening to her. Yeah, Aussie does a lot of whipping chats.
No, still never got Anarchy or 1,000 Voices. And I think
I'm trying to do my DP while I'm listening to you. There you go, Pippa. Work it up, girl.
With the whole
like me, essentially, you could sit and listen to one of my lives. Like I listen to my lives back, mostly because I need to go through the comments to see what was said in case I missed something. Especially now that chat just kind of zooms by like a 4-way highway. But a lot of times I'll listen to it back, and I'll just listen to it. Because, like, there's nothing else for me to listen to. I'll end up listening to the same whipping chats from the same people over and over again. And at this point, I can recite the whipping chats back to myself. So, I miss whipping chats. So I wish, things were back to the simple ways where everybody was just doing a bunch of whipping chats. And, I'd wake up to notifications of, 7 different people did whipping chats. And I'm like, yes! I'm going to get so much work done today. They scare me. Tried one, fed up, and deleted it. Karina, you gotta relax. Like, it's kind of weird because, like Jennifer Roberts said, you're essentially talking to yourself. But that's not anything different for me. I talk to myself all the time. Like, that's how I get my best ideas.
Yeah, that's kind
Welcome back, Jennifer Jones.
Killed the idea.
I love being in the lives, but when I'm working, I miss a lot because I can't read the chat. Exactly, Marissa. L sent his buddies. Oh, there you go, Karina. Look out for Earl's buddies. I run out of things to say. Well, I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't ever run out of things to say, and I've gotten that question before. They're like, "How do you always find something to talk about?" Because I'm Southern.
No doubt Anthem is going to be... The demo's great.
The only time you'll hear me pause is when I'm taking a drink or something. I don't know how I come up with ideas of things to talk about. I just randomly talk. You would think after 4 months of me talking, I'd run out of stuff to say. Not really. Every once in a while, I'll pull a tag up, start a whipping chat, look at one of the questions, get an idea, somehow maneuver that into the whipping chat, boom, I got a whole 3-hour whipping chat.
Yep.
Like, I think next week, someday, if I get a day home to myself, I think I'm going to put up a 3-hour whipping chat. Because I remember somebody said, oh my God, you put up a 3-hour whipping chat the one day. And I was like, yeah. Essentially, it's the same thing like this, except for, like, I don't have to stop to read comments.
Yeah.
Yeah, Laura, talk about your times in New York. Talk about, you know, your family and, you know, not the bad stuff. Talk about the good stuff. Because one thing, you know, when people ask my advice on stuff, which is weird that people ask me for advice, because I'm like, y'all act like I'm some kind of professional at this. I've only been doing it for a couple months. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I literally just sit here and flap my gums to myself all day, and you guys love it. So I'm like, all right, just keep doing that. But I tell people all the time, just talk. Anything, everything. Make it happy. People, you know, people want to escape what they have going on in their own lives to come be entertained by you. They can't be entertained if everything you have to say is negative or sad or depressing. Like, every once in a while, yeah, you know, that's fine. Everybody goes through their own stuff. But you essentially want to entertain the people that are coming to see you.
I'm not even gonna lie. I've caught myself calling the classes
like just think of it like this. The next time there's a live chat, Saturdays are big for live chats right now. You got Jennifer's diamond painting and stitching wall. I think she goes twice, and Sherry goes, and I'm not sure if Jennifer Roberts is going tomorrow. So there's 4 people right there doing lives. Okay. Next time you go into a live, just estimate how much work you got done. Take a picture of your whip. And then when the live chat is over, take a picture of it again. And then go watch a whipping chat. Take a picture of it before you start, and then watch how much you get done. I guarantee you get twice as much done in a whipping chat than you do a live.
The Interceptor. And then as the game came out and I saw everything about it, like, I don't... The way it
not
plays,
me, I need to DP.
So I am not going to like...
Oh... I meant to ask you, because I don't think I've seen any video go up or anything, Jennifer Roberts. How did those tulips turn out? Because I'm expecting that diamond painting from Timney Arts to come in any day now. And I don't want to work on it if it's going to be janky. But they did look really pretty. Tulips are my favorite.
Yep. Oh, I fly around with a storm. I've got one move that just continuously blasts the area with ice, freezes everybody.
I don't know what's going on with her, or if her stomach's upset, but she's like at the door scratching.
And then you can like charge fireballs and chuck on people.
I have to agree with you there. But I sat for an hour watching YouTube and got heaps done. Exactly, Diamond in the Rough.
Yeah.
All right, Redneck Beauty. I haven't placed a single drill during this live. I finished a lot during your rant in chat while I watched it last night. Yeah, see, and I think that's what a lot of people, like, I had one girl tell me she started doing lives because she noticed that my subscriber count went up when I started doing them.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but you don't realize where the subscriber count might have went up. I miss doing my whipping chats. I miss sitting here for 3 hours and being able to unload all my emotion and everything into my whipping chats. And I thought about doing a 3-hour whipping chat next week instead of a live, like for Friday. But then Fridays are like one of my biggest days for my live. So I'm like, I'm not going to get rid of my Friday live. But, you know, one day next week, I'm going to probably the Tuesday live then, because that's the only other live I have. I'll probably end up putting up a 3-hour whipping chat instead of doing my live on Tuesday. And I might supplement my live Tuesday for 3-hour whipping chats. Because it's time for us to get through these stashes. And if I'm going to get through these stashes, I need more whipping chats in my life. Like, I think if all the diamond painters that have just recently started going live do at least one whipping chat a week, there'd be so many diamond paintings getting completed. Oh my gosh. I'm just saying. I think your subscriber count is going up because you're hilarious and honest. That's all I can be. That's like, I had somebody today tell me that they subscribed because I was honest about my hurricane experience and I didn't try to sugarcoat it, because they noticed some YouTubers would try to sugarcoat their experience with companies. I'm like, I'm not the first person to voice my opinion about Huacan. I'm like, I might have done it a little bit differently than everybody else, but I'm not the first person to do it. I'm pretty sure Valerie had some issues with them. My diamond painting addiction. Spasmodic Arts. She just wrote Huacan off in her last video because everybody essentially that I was telling about that was like, no, Huacan's awesome. I don't know how you can do that, blah, blah, blah. And those are the same people saying that they don't like Diamond Art Club. I'm like, well, if you like crap quality and poppy drills, if you like Jiffy popcorn, that's all you, boo-boo. But me personally, I don't like the kernels in my teeth. So you know what? No, thank you. So, like, I'm not the only YouTuber to, voice my opinion about that. And they're like, you're honest about it. I'm like, well, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to be like, oh, yeah, this is great. As I'm being shot in the eye with drills as I'm trying to work on it. And, like, the diamonds are just popping off and hit me in the eyes. You got to wear safety goggles just to work on the freaking thing. But Spasmodic Arts, she got her diamond painting from them. It was a round. They sent her a square canvas. Like, it had squares on it. And they just told her, oh, no, it'll be fine. Just work it up. Excuse me? That's like you going in and buy a car, you come out with a baby. Like, what? How did that happen? Like, what just happened in here? Hi, Stamp and Stitch. Hi, Rambling Rose Diamond Painting. I just got turned on to your channel, Rambling Rose. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. I tell people all the time in my comments, all I can be is me. And me personally, and I told my husband this when I first started my channel. If I'm going to have a channel, it's going to be honest. If I don't like a company, I'm going to say I don't like that company. I mean, when I first started buying Diamond Art Club, I didn't like Diamond Art Club. I didn't like the fact that they didn't come with an inventory sheet. The lady got snippy with me the first time I talked to her. And it's funny because I talked to her a couple of days ago and she like apologized. And then I apologized for being so mean to her. But like, there's no reason to sit there and fake an experience with a company and then have somebody else go buy from that company. And then they looking at you like, she must be lying or she must be getting special treatment because, she has a YouTube channel. No, I don't want y'all to think I'm getting special treatment. No. Y'all going to see me struggle through these diamond paintings like everybody else. Just like this one right here. All these shiny colors, and it's like, oh, it's so cool. Yeah, these things are blinding me. I'm getting a migraine from these things. Like, I got to turn lights off in my house. Use, like, a headlamp. I do wish they would put inventory sheets in the kits. Yeah, it would be. I'm wondering if the Dreamer Design Place is going to start doing that, though. Because they seem to be, love you. They seem to be, since they compare to Diamond Art Club, I wonder if they're going to have inventory sheets. Because that's one thing Diamond Art Club doesn't have. But it's not like it's something that they couldn't do. It's just because they know that they're not going to run it. You're not going to run out of drills. They're that confident that they don't feel you need an inventory sheet. Now, some of these companies that don't give you inventory sheets shouldn't be that confident. They're like that fat chick you see at Walmart with the spandex tights on that shouldn't have that much confidence. Because she's just rocking the camel toe all through the shampoo aisle. Like, no. You sit down and you put an inventory sheet back in those diamond paintings. Because at least with the inventory sheet, and a lot of these companies know, people don't use those inventory sheets just as, oh, okay, I got my drills. That's all I need it for. No, a lot of people will use that when they're diamond painting. Like, I know people that will, hold on to that. And while they're diamond painting, they'll reference that instead of looking at the legend. Even if you have the legend on both sides, it's still nice to have that inventory sheet as a reference. So you're not having to stretch your neck to look up at, what symbol you need. So, yeah, I can completely understand that. I've been told that before, too. Two only got that because you are a YouTuber. Yeah, I get that now. I didn't get that before. Before, it was, oh, well, you're so nice and all this and blah, blah, blah. Now, I abuse my YouTube powers, which I'm not even sure what that means. And you would only get that because you're a YouTuber. No. Because like I did with Shimmer Stitch, usually I don't tell companies that I have a YouTube channel. I'm not sitting there with like a badge on, like I'm a helicopter pilot. Like, hello, my name is Miss Tepper. I have a YouTube channel. Give me your best product. Like, no, I want to have the same experience as you guys. There is nothing different between me and everybody else. So why should I have a different experience because I open my mouth live for people to watch all over the world? Like, that just means I'm crazier than everybody else. The price of fame is the price of fame. Chew, Ava. Amanda says, I also use the inventory sheet to label my containers for each project when I kit up. A lot of people do that too. Yeah, that's right, Amanda. Wolfpack says, I use my inventory sheet to use on my containers for the symbols and DNC numbers. Wolfpack diamond painting, I think Wendy does that same thing. I'm working on my canvas sideways, upside down, like the inventory sheet, so I can turn it the way I'm working. Oh, okay. Where is your painting from? My painting that I'm working on right now is from the Lao Jai Yon store on AliExpress. It's a Lao Jai Yuan official store on AliExpress. I'll have all the, like, after the chat's over, I'll put all that information into the chat where I got it from. This company is one that Rachel Race turned me on to because she got one. And every kit that they sell, you can buy in what they call pebbles, which are the rhinestones. They have something called a magic round. I'm not sure what that is, but I plan on ordering another one in the magic round. I'm thinking it's AB diamonds, to be honest. But I will find that out as soon as China reopens. And then I'll let you guys know. I don't know what these inventory sheets y'all speak of. Yeah, Redneck Beauty only gets Diamond Art Clubs, I think. So she wouldn't know what a thing is. Magic round is just round. Okay. Do you, Jennifer Roberts, you order from this place? I have so many kits in my cart from Lao Jai Yon store. I'm not gonna lie, it's nice to work on, but the sparkle, and I don't know if it's just because I'm colorblind or what, the sparkle is unreal, and I can't make out anything, especially this close up. Like, normally I can make out something this close up. On this, no. And you have to be very careful because if you pull the drills up, like if you make a mistake and put a drill in the wrong place, and you go to try to pull it up, yeah, good luck to you. Because the back will come off of it, and then it's see-through, and then if you try to put the drill back down, you see the symbol underneath. It's a whole hot mess. Why buy from other places I know might screw me over? Like Shimmer Stitch. Redneck Beauty. Yeah, I mean, and that's the same, Redneck Beauty. You saw my first unboxing of Shimmer Stitch. It was flawless. But did you see the one from today? I don't like the fact that their stuff isn't consistent. And I don't like the fact that it came beat up, and that's what they call quality. And they're just like, well, it's not that bad. Okay, so let's go buy a new car with a big old dent in it and then go, that's not that bad. Martine says, I don't understand why people take things so personally when sharing and venting your experiences, good or bad. It helps us make decisions and choices on which companies to order from. Exactly. Rambling Rose says, I nearly went blind working on my crystal poppies. They were so sparkly, it hurt my eyes. Yeah, I can't work on this during the day, Rambling Rose. I can't. It hurts. You ever look at a painting and try to work on it and go, oh my God, this hurts. This hurts so much. I was literally, when I first started it the next day, I tried working on it this morning, I think it was, actually. And I put my sunglasses on. I got through about 10 minutes of it. I'm going to roll over and go to sleep, but I'm going to listen and stay logged in. Have a good night, everyone. Good night, Christine. Girl, if that car was 50% off, I'll ignore that dent. Right? What dent? Where the plunger at? I can just buff that dent right on out. Let me get that plunger real quick. Have you ever seen the video on, I think it's on Facebook, of the lady fixing the dent with the dildo? Oh my God. She just suctions it to the car and then like pulls it out. Or they show you how you can pour like hot water where the dent is and then go like underneath the car, or if you can go underneath the car and you can push on it because you heated up that metal and you can push it back out.
That's not metal.
What are you yelling about in there?
I said it's not metal.
Well, whatever it is.
Cars are made out of plastic.
You're plastic.
Cars have been made out of metal since the 70s and 80s.
Did they even go to the bathroom? Yeah. Oh. Daisy was jumping around Mr. Coffee, and we couldn't figure out why. Apparently, she had to go back out. Every once in a while, when he takes them out after their last walk, Daisy will be extra and be like, well, I didn't finish, so I need to go back outside. Daisy's that dog from that picture that says, I want to go outside to come inside, to then go back outside, to then go back inside. That's Daisy. Oh, that's okay, dearly. I had already took my Ambien and was wondering if I said something about realizing Rebecca said. Nancy. Hi, Nancy. Sorry I came coming in late. Is your painting special diamonds? Where did it come from? Thanks. Nancy, my diamond painting is from the Lao Jia Yan store. I'll have all the information in the chat after chat is over. And you can go over to their store and order one. Obviously, you don't want to order it now because then you're just going to sit frustrated waiting for them to ship it after they come back from their holiday. Which, how unfair is that? Why does China get 10 days, we get 1 day? Could you imagine having 10 days off of work? I don't have a job, really. I mean, I have a job. Sort of. I should probably check in.
All right, I'm back.
I got to go check in. It's not just you. Ramlin Rose says, Viv, not yet. I went to China, to Vancouver, to Winnipeg, to Montreal, which is east of me. So hopefully I'll get them Monday or Tuesday. Rambling Rose, are you
kind of have to play back
rambling all over the place?
User
oh God, if my meds put up a video, don't you hate? And so did Karina. Don't you hate when you're doing a live stream and somebody puts up a video and you can't go watch it? Like if I'm in a chat and somebody puts up a video, like I'll act like the person can see me and I'll go watch the video on like another tab. I go real quiet in chat and then I have to randomly pop back in to make sure somebody didn't say my name. I'm like, what? What? Okay, I'm good. I'm good. I know I'm not the only person that does that. And says because Americans are workaholics compared to other cultures when it comes to work days. That is true, Viv. Happens every Friday. Carol says, I'm so glad I finally finished my rhinestone cottage. Woo, not buying anymore. They can vacate all they want. I want my DAC kitted up sometime tonight and 3 more DAC to unbox. Jeez, See, everybody else talk about me having a problem. I'm not the only person with the DAC addiction. I'm just saying. I'm just going to put that out there. I am not the only one. Now, don't get me wrong. If it wasn't for Rachel, I'd have 3 more coming this week, okay? But I'm trying to be better with my money, and I'm trying to, like, get all these pens out for right now. Because once I get these pens out... Donation purposes only. Like, it's a lot of work doing those pens. I'm not sure how Diamond Painting by Donnie does it, but it's a lot of work. But speaking of Diamond Painting by Donnie, has anybody seen Everything Gwynny today?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Wolfpack Diamond Painting says, nope, you're not. I do it. What she's referring to is you sneak and watch the videos while you're in live chats. Because people put up videos while other people are in live chats. She's traveling. Oh, that's right, Wolfpack. Rebecca says, I laughed at that because I have been known to get up after sleeping and eating and fixing me something to eat. And I'll have no recollection of doing any of that either. So I figured I said something dearly. I need a couple of straightener pens. I want the long ones. I ordered the long ones. I don't have the... Because I'm noticing that the drill placers... Okay, so I ordered more. I only have 26 pens altogether. That's all I have left. And actually, somebody bought one right before I went to go read to the kids. So I have 25 pins left. 26, 25, 24, 23. I have 23 pins left. I'm sorry. But the long ones will be back in the shop. So if you go to order a mini, like I have the mini ones up now. If you go and order, say, like a mini, just be like, you know, I want a long one. Because I have plenty to get through the ones I have and the orders that were waiting for them. Because this is the only reason why those orders haven't been out yet. Because I refuse to go to the mailbox 17,000 times when I can just go once with a big grouping of them. So the next set of pins won't go out until probably Tuesday or Wednesday if the orders aren't in, of course, by earlier today. Because it takes Etsy that long to put the money into my account so I can actually ship the stuff. So all the orders I got today, from today up, will get sent out. So that's about, I want to say 20 some odd orders. And I got to send Pawpaw one. But then somebody asked me to make them a custom pen where they wanted a drill placer and what? They wanted a drill placer and a straightener on the same pen. And I'm like, I can't charge you for that. This is something you can go buy on Amazon. Like, I'm not going to make you a pink pen. Like, if you want a special pen or something, yeah, but not a pink pen. But all I do is make the mermaid tail pens. I don't want to get into any of the fancy logistics of anything else. I'm looking for a couple of pins for a couple of people, but that's it. Like, I'm not going any, like, Donnie has like the 17,000 variations. I can't do it. I can't do it. And then I had a lady who was like jibber jabbering to me when she placed her order, which I don't have a problem with people talking to me. Talk to me all day. I talk. Y'all can talk to me. That's fine. But the lady wouldn't tell me what she wanted. So I just made her, like, she wanted a single placer. And I was like, do you want the silver tip or the stabber with the white tip? And she just starts going on and on about nothing. You know, this, and that, and the other. And I'm like, all right, cool. That's cool. That's awesome. You know, I laughed at a couple of her jokes, whatever. Talked to this lady for almost 20, 30 minutes. Not once. The 7 times I asked her which kind of pen did she want, did she tell me what kind of pen she wanted. So then I went and made her a single placer with the silver tip. To which she, of course, said what? Oh, and by the way, can I go ahead and get that with a white tip, the stabber? No, because I already closed your box and taped it closed, honey. You're getting a regular one. You're welcome. Like, Good night, Stamp and Stitch. Yeah, and so if you just go into my Etsy shop, if you place an order for a mini and then say in the notes, write, I would like a long, I will make sure to get you a long. And actually, I can get you the shop link because I know somebody's going to ask me what the shop link is. And of course, I like finished my last order before I went to go pick the kids up from school. And then right as I was leaving, somebody placed another order, and I was like, crap. Where is... I love working out of bags. Knowing that I don't have to kit down, I can just throw these in my little container over here. I'm so lazy. Did mine go out yet or next week? I missed part of what you were saying. My son was talking to me. Valerie, you did order a pin for me, didn't you? It goes out tomorrow, Valerie. How did I miss your name on my sheet? Oh my gosh. Yeah, yours will go out tomorrow, Valerie. Rambling Rose says, Viv, they got great customer service. You should send them a message and ask about buying a couple or 3 because of DHL charges by weight. The rate for one painting might cover more than one. Are we talking about, what's that place? DIY Moon Shop? I so badly want to try one of their paintings. But, like, right as I made the decision and finally said, you know what? I'm going to buy one. I saw that they stole one of Diamond Art Club's images, and I was like, nope, gotta wait now. You ordered the set. Okay. Yeah. Yours is one of the ones I haven't closed up yet. DAC, but it's like Lee DIY Moon Shop. What do you mean, Rambling Rose? You're welcome. Yeah, it's already yours was one of the orders that was packed first because you got yours in before I ran out of the straighteners. And then the seller that I bought the multi-placers from sent me the wrong ones. He sent me the minis instead of the middle size, which is like the 6-placer of the straighteners. Instead of sending me the 6-placers, he sent me the minis, which are the 3-placers. So they're smaller than normal, which they're still fine. They still work for like if you do a lot of partials or something. I think they'd be really good. But this compared to, where's mine? 2, 3. Is this it? Yeah, it is. That compared to that. So in some of the some people will be getting the shorter ones and this longer ones, and the people that already pre-ordered the other ones will be getting theirs will be a little bit bigger than that one. But AliExpress sent me the wrong one, and I can't even say nothing to the guy because they're on vacation. By the time he comes back from vacation, I'm going to end up having to dispute it and having a nasty mouth battle with them because they sent me the wrong ones. And I even went and checked my order. I ordered the 6-placer straightener, and I got the 3-placer straightener. It's so irritating. Oh, shipping costs to Australia. Okay. I was like, hold up. What? Yeah, it's a big difference. So I was irritated because I'm like, great. Some of the order, I think only maybe 1 or 2 of the orders will get the smaller ones, but it's still a straightener. Like, it'll still do the job, which I actually used one today, and it actually wasn't bad. Like, it was nice to use the smaller one for, like, the small areas, like, if you don't want to do the whole big section. So I was just like, all right, cool. And I only have a couple of them left. And I was talking to Mr. Coffee about it yesterday, and he goes, well, why would you want to stop selling them? I'm like, it's a lot of work. Like, I literally spent my whole day today doing that. I missed a whole day's worth of diamond painting to make pins. And I'm like, where it is fun for me, and it only takes a few minutes for me to convert them over, it's still, you know, a lot of work. And when you have a lot of orders, and right now with the weather being so bad, and I didn't realize that they shut the post office down here. So when I showed up with my gigantic box of you know, orders to mail, and I get to the door and the doors are closed, and I'm wondering why the parking lot's so bald, and I'm the only person out on the road. Yeah. Finally was able to place a freaking order. What is the stabber pins? Viv? Okay. This is a stabber. Essentially all it is I take the tip off the pink pins and I put them into the mermaid tails. The stabber is for those people like me that like to push down a little bit harder whenever they drill. You can push it down, wiggle it around. It's not going anywhere. There's a mechanism in there that stops it from going anywhere. In the regular pins, if you stab your diamond paintings too hard, it's just glue holding it in there. Over time, it will break. And so I was like, what can I do to get that to not happen? Because I did have it happen to one of my customers. They messaged me and told me it broke. And I was like, oh, crap. I'm going to send you a stabber. The stabber essentially just lets you not only push down harder, but you can move your drills around and not have to worry about essentially breaking that piece and that glue hold that I have for the thing. Because it's not like I can put concrete in there. So if you're rough on the pin, it will break. But I've been using this one for a while now and have had no issues. And I just named it the stabber because that's what it looks like I'm doing whenever I'm diamond painting. Minna Chicken Dinner, are you in here?
All right, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back.
You're welcome, Viv.
Still trying to get
and then I had somebody fussing at me before I got in my live chat because, you know, why is shipping $7.20? I'm like, because priority shipping, which is what I use, went from $5 and change to $7.20 January 1st. So I have to charge you the cost of shipping or I lose out on, you know, essentially I'm not making really much of a profit if I have to use some of my profit to pay for shipping. And they're like, well, the pin's only $6. I'm like, if you want, I can jack the cost of the pins up and give you free shipping.
No, I don't know. I haven't.
You're still gonna pay the same price. But I'm like, I gotta charge you for shipping, and it's 2 to 3 day shipping, so you're gonna get it pretty quick.
Doing Anthem demos and playing something else.
I'm all about that instant gratification. Hi, Minna. Hold up, Minna. Why are you awake? Did your heated blanket turn off and you woke up? Yeah, that's the other video I gotta make next week.
Oh yeah.
I gotta make the video for the multi-tool.
Oh, no worries.
The heated blanket turned off. She woke up. Donnie sells a lot of hers now for $20. Yeah, because you have to cover the cost of shipping, because people see that and they're like, the pen's only $6, but shipping's $7.20. And you can try to explain to them, oh, well, you get it in 2 to 3 days. They don't want to hear that. They're like, why does shipping cost more than the pen? My pens, essentially, at this point, I'm not even making profit off the pens I'm selling, because the money that is coming from them is going, and I'm splitting it and just giving it to Donnie and Wendy. So it's not like I'm making any real profit off these pens anyway. I'm doing this for 2 people that are going through the struggle that I'm trying to help.
Yes and no. The first one,
I'm only charging $6. I could have charged $10 a pen and still had you pay some kind of shipping that was still like $7, and you would have been paying close to $20. But I thought I was being generous, only charging $6.
And then
I'm now watching you on my TV. You're watching me on TV. Don't let Daddy hear me. Is Daddy asleep? Hold up. In your room, Minna. It's funny, in the camera, my drills look like they're all silver. Hi, Carol. Whoop, whoop. Just got off work. Yeah, I thought it was a good price. And the fact that you get it in a couple of days, I thought it was awesome. But apparently somebody didn't like that. They said I was, ripping them off. And I'm like, you get a slip. Like, on your package, it has, anybody who's ordered anything from me knows, if you get a package from me, it has a slip on it, and it tells you how much I paid to have that shipped to you.
You can't get.
I'm like, so you'll see that $7.20 you paid in shipping went towards your shipping.
If you wish, I think you can wish to the 4th encounter, and then you can get the one right there, but you can't backtrack from there to get the other one.
I just wanted to help some friends out. We're going through it. I mean, yeah, I can sit here all day and watch videos and let the videos run with ads and all that. But I could also, if I can find a crafty way to help them, I can find a crafty way to help them. Yeah, Karina, so do I. That, and I have a bad habit of pushing my drills.
It's got to be...
It's like biting your nails, but less gross.
Yeah.
Kathleen says, have you seen any place to get the white placers that hold 4, 7, and 9 drills? No, I have not, Kathleen. Well, yeah, I'd love to stay up, but running on 2 hours of sleep, but don't want to fall asleep on my pen and die. Yes, please do not impale yourself with your drill pins. Don't doze and drill. That's unsafe.
He's like, no, money's good. I know you're struggling and hurting. It sucks being away from your family, but eventually you can work up to getting it out here.
Boom.
And it really was. It was night and day. I mean, I came from a spot in Pennsylvania where $10 an hour was considered good pay. If you want to drive an hour and a half plus, you might be able to find 12, 13 an hour. And
oh, Minna, stop.
I think at one point in time, I was technically working 3 jobs. I had a full-time and 2 part-times. We still qualified
86
for welfare, and we just weren't getting by. So I ended up, it was bad.
Well, I'm going to give this another 15 minutes, let you guys finish asking questions. So if you have questions, start letting them run through now before the hamsters stop spinning again, because apparently the YouTube hamsters are getting tired, and I should probably let you guys go. So if you have questions about the pins, get them in now so I can answer them. Just know that if you place an order for a multi-placer or a straightener, please write in the notes to specify which one you want, because if you let me guesstimate which one you want, you're probably not going to get the one you want. So if you do place an order, make sure you specify in the notes somewhere, hey, I want a 3-placer, a 6-placer, a 9-placer, a mini straightener, a long straightener. Because right now I'm out of the medium-sized straighteners. All I have are the minis and the long placers. I'm not sure how many I have left in the shop because I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. So just be specific as to which one you want, so I don't have to continually try to message you and try to find out who you are. Thank you so much, Ann. Thank you for joining us. Good night, Sherry. I'm getting ready to head out, too.
I was born in California, raised in Brooklyn.
I know I have at least a couple of 6 and 9 placers. Specification made. If you had any questions, hit me up.
Just back in May.
Okay.
We moved the family.
Exactly.
It's
Can you show the long straightener, please? The long straightener is this one here.
But they just end up blending in with like all the
Thank you, Tammy.
throughout my life.
The long straightener is the equivalent of the 9-placer. So
yeah, no, so
let's get our brandy going.
Now, and I definitely don't sound Canadian.
Good night, Diamond in the Rough. So this one compares to the 9-placer, and then the little mini one compared to the 3-placer. And they're the only 2 I have left right now. I do apologize again. I was sent the wrong item.
I moved to Pennsylvania when I was 16.
Good night, Viv. Thank you guys so much for all the donations and hanging out with me tonight and being patient while the YouTube hamsters are slacking on the job. I do appreciate it. If you guys have any more questions, feel free to message me on Facebook at Miss Crochet and Coffee. I do have a business page. I don't use it for business. But you can message me there, or you can come into my group, Crafters Anonymous with Miss Crochet and Coffee. I'll link it down below for if you want to join the group and come in and ask questions. Everybody's there is so nice and helpful. So if you have any questions at all, please feel free to ask them in the group. And for some reason, it's not letting me put the YouTube group in there. So let me refresh the page. Maybe I need a fresh link or something.
No.
But thank you guys again so much for everything. I really appreciate it. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a great night. You guys get some rest. Tomorrow, I think, it won't let me put the group name in there for some reason, but it's Crafters Anonymous with Miss Crochet and Coffee. Feel free to come over and join the group. I'd love to have you. Again, if you have any questions, please either leave them in. You can even leave them in the comment section of this. I'm going to go edit it so I can put all the information into the video. But guys, as always, be kind, be courteous,